Okay, we are here and we are live. This is gonna be a good episode, guys. We are finally
My heart's
delving into
pounding.
the Ember Temple. I know, me too. I'm so scared for you guys. I'm so scared for you
I'm not ready
guys.
for this.
The DM's not supposed to say that.
I'm sorry, you guys. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. I mean, you guys.
Woohoo,
We'll
yeah.
try not to die.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys. I might get us killed
you guys are
Like
lucky.
last game.
with my decision making.
You guys are lucky because last episode when you guys ran away, there were certain things that couldn't follow you. So if they could, you guys would have been screwed. So
Yeah,
Probably.
this time I'm taking some slight precautions with spells I'm preparing.
well, good. Before we begin tonight, we do have a couple announcements. We have officially decided this show is going to be moving to Friday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time starting at February 5th. So that Friday, we are going to be a Friday show again. Our schedule's finally worked out where we can do that. Hopefully, it'll make it easier for everyone at home to watch us. I know it'll be a lot easier on us because we like staying up Friday nights, and staying up Sunday nights and having to go to work the next day is kind of difficult, especially for our viewers too. So we will fix that. Also, if you haven't heard, we now have our episodes up on Spotify. So the first 6.5 episodes are there. I'm having to cut them in half because they're too long. So around the break point, it stops, and then you just pick up on the next episode, episodes A and B for each one. So find us on Spotify. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the people out there who want to come and join our adventure. And unless anyone's got anything else... Oh, wait, we have one more thing. I forgot. So, one of our very talented artists, Arthur, has been starting to create, what are they? Emoticons? Emojis?
Emotes. Twitch
Emotes. Twitch emotes. We are going to start doing Twitch emotes, and Arthur has been creating some awesome homemade ones, and we're going to give you a sneak peek of that right now. Let me just pop
They look
these
so
open.
good, you guys.
They look so
They look
good.
so
It's
good.
ridiculously
So
good.
awesome.
Arthur is
I-
super talented.
I am
I
thoroughly
love
impressed.
these. You guys.
Like look at that Imra one. I can't like that blows my mind.
Which one?
These,
The Imra.
Oh, the
This
angry
one here?
Imra?
Yeah, the
angry
angry
Imra.
Imra. That blows my mind. That is so good.
I
Like
love
I thought that
these.
he grabbed it from like online. I'm impressed.
this is-
Oh yeah,
My-
his shading has gotten really good.
My favorite one is imra'lyr with her cake
Yes.
from episode 2.
Yes.
From episode 2. I love that these are callbacks.
had cake before.
It's so funny. You guys, this is great.
See,
It makes
Now
you
you gotta
wonder,
do
like,
the-
why would Fenris never give her cake? He gives her everything else. Why wouldn't
Right.
he give her cake?
Who knows? Who
Let me
knows?
see. Now you got to do the ones of the wanted poster.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Send me those. Do you still have them?
Yeah, they're on the
Yeah.
website.
yeah.
Well,
Oh.
you can't download from the website, though, so I'll send them to you.
Yeah.
Okay. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and play some Dungeons
Oh, boy,
and
oh, boy, oh, boy.
Dragons. Okay, so
Ah.
welcome back,
I'm not ready.
adventurers, to another episode of the Curse of Strahd with your cast here at Lakeside Legendz. First, we have, well, Uatan, I guess, not imra'lyr Sardith, Uatan. These next few episodes are Water Ganassi or Air Ganassi. I can never remember.
Water.
Water Ganassi wizard, played by Lore.
I had to look at my thing. I'm like, wait, air?
I don't
I
know.
guess you could say Uatan is a tall glass of water.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
snap.
snap. And Francisco was super jealous.
that was so funny.
So jealous. I can't stand it. I don't like people being prettier than me.
All right. Well, next we have Kinsley, our firbolg cleric, played by Blair. Me, a changeling druid, played by Arthur. And Francisco Guadalupe del Valle, a changeling fighter, played by Trevor. And let's not forget... Let's not forget yours truly, your DM and master storyteller for this saga, DM David. Yay! All right, so on our last episode, the Misfits found themselves in a precarious situation as their choice to climb over the stone wall barricade awoke two terrifying Varrock. During the battle, a lost adventurer named Uatan appeared. He helped the Misfits defeat the Varrock, and we learned a little about his past. Apparently, he and his adventuring party had also been brought to the land of Barovia by Strahd many years ago. However, due to unfortunate circumstances, Uatan the Wizard lost his group while attempting to search the Amber Temple. After hearing that the Misfits also planned to travel to the mysterious mountainside sanctuary, Uatan agreed to come along so he might try to find out what happened to his lost friends. After a few hours of travel, the Misfits arrived at the Amber Temple and took a look inside. Unfortunately for them, they were not too careful. A barrage of traps and enemies began their attack from every side. Our heroes quickly became overwhelmed when Kinsley started opening doors to find the source of these dangerous attackers. Instead, her actions only welcomed more enemies into the fray. Listening to words of wisdom from their Dusk Elf friend Casimir, the group decided to retreat outside the temple to regroup. Although going outside caused the number of attackers to grow fewer in number, the Misfits and their friends still had to fight off a group of berserker hunters that were using the Amber Temple as a home base. Soon after, our heroes once more stood victorious over their enemies, with me having trapped himself a direwolf in hopes of taming it. The direwolf, for some reason, was hanging out with the berserkers. Injured, tired, and ready for a rest, our heroes made their way back into the Amber Temple and declared the Hunters' Campground their own home base. They all tucked in for the night, and that is where we are now. So Kinsley has set up her dome. She has made a nice comfortable place for everyone to be in, except for the direwolf. He has to stay outside. Me has him unconscious at the moment. Me, what are you doing with that direwolf? He's unconscious still because you knocked him out, but they don't stay unconscious all night. So what is your plan?
I would like to find some rope and tie the legs together.
Okay.
So that way it won't be able to escape
Okay.
or cause a ruckus.
Okay, go ahead.
This is
And-
this is me when I was trying to get a bloodhawk as my paladin's pet. I was successful, but direwolf is significantly more difficult.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you can tie him up. He is unconscious, so regardless, you can tie him up. This is to see how well you do it.
You said a survival?
No, sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand. Ah, even better then. That's a dirty 20.
Okay,
Nice.
I will remember that. So what is everyone else doing? It is now late. You guys are tired. You had a really long battle. I know that Me's summoned polar bear Timothy is blocking the door. Actually, let's go ahead and pop open the map so everyone can see what we are talking about. Oops, let's do this real quick. Control Z.
Timothy.
As much as I love this homemade screen thing I made, it is very easy to screw up if I don't do it correctly. Okay, so you guys are in this room. All 7 of you. Timothy is currently blocking this door right here, leading into the other room. And the direwolf is tied up somewhere over here. What are you guys wanting to do this evening?
Pray.
I'm staring.
I'm praying for us.
Okay.
I'm staring at Uatan, just like trying out his hairstyle, trying to like copy like different things, like trying to decide what I like and to change my appearance.
Checking out the blue skin, how that looks. on
Right,
you.
I'm just kind of looking. I'm just looking at the reflection of the shield, just kind of like.
And Uatan's kind of giving him a long side glance, like.
Hey, back off, okay? This is how I cope with things, okay? Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you're better than me.
Okay, you're both pretty. You don't have to, like, plaster it on everything.
As a seventh son, as a seventh prince, I really have no desire for competition.
Fair enough. I don't think any of us desire competition except for Francisco.
I flex my pecs angrily at Uaton.
You remind me a lot of my second brother. I don't think I miss him.
As you guys are having this conversation, Zula walks up to me, and she goes, "Me, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the wolves in this land are not wild. A lot of the wolves in Barovia work for Strahd. So I don't know what you are intending to do by keeping one wrapped up here. As soon as I took over, the first thing I did at our werewolf cave was to get rid of all the direwolves. So what is your plan? What are you doing?"
I want to, I believe that him and I could be good friends.
Well, I mean, as much as I understand you wanting to try, because you are a druid and now your new werewolf abilities, trying to get in touch with that, this is a lost cause. They do not have allegiance to anyone but Strahd, and though he may act docile for now, I will warn you, he will turn on you.
Don't worry about that. I have some backups that would make him not want to go back on.
Okay, but
I know worst comes to worst, we just, put it down, but, it's at least, try,
Is anyone else
It'd be nice to have cats and dogs.
Is anyone else a little bit concerned about how me plans on doing this? Like maybe he could do it to one of us or whatever he's planning?
Kinsley's just trying to she's praying, trying to ignore them, trying to not
I wouldn't worry about that.
shake my finger at me.
Uatan goes onto the other side, so he's facing Kinsley, and he kneels and he starts just praying with her. Except he's not praying to her god.
Right.
He's praying to his.
okay. So you guys kneel in prayer. Zula steps forward and she's like, "Well, I guess if everyone is okay, I guess I will take the first watch of the night. Why don't you all get some rest? And I will see what I can do about keeping us safe."
That sounds fair.
Okay.
So you all tuck in for the night. And I'll make Zula do a perception check. This is the first time the DM has ever done a night perception check for you guys.
So no.
I figured I might as well use my characters.
Me, when he's going to go snuggle down for the night, he parks himself next to the dire wolf.
With the direwolf on the outside of the dome.
Yes, on the outside.
So you're on the inside of the dome, or are you on the
Yes,
outside of the
I'm
dome?
on the inside. Me's
Okay.
not. Me may not be the smartest, but he's not
was gonna say,
entirely stupid.
Does me have a death wish? Okay, so you guys eventually all go to sleep. Zula stays up. She sits on one of the haystack or bales of hay that the berserkers have been using as beds for a while. And she kind of looks around, but she seems a bit distracted, not doing as well as she could, probably trying to sit there and figure out Me's motivation for wanting to keep the direwolf and why he wanted to become a werewolf in the first place. She's very confused by the druid. He doesn't make a lot of sense to her. So she's trying to figure that out. But fortunately, during her first watch, all goes smoothly. Nothing comes through the crack in the wall that leads to the outside in the room you guys are in. Timothy still blocks the door to the other room. She eventually gets up and she walks over to Kinsley and shakes her shoulder. Excuse me. My dear.
Yeah, what?
Would you take the next watch for us?
Oh, of course.
Thank you. I will just take your spot if that is okay, and when you are done, come back and join me.
I will.
Snuggles with the mama.
Oh, imagine snuggling with a werewolf.
Well, she's in her firbolg form.
Right.
She's not in
Either
werewolf
mean, we're
way,
still
form.
they're
furry.
fluffy.
Still furry,
They're
yeah.
still fluffy.
A little bit.
The
Not
Okay.
as fluffy.
Go ahead and
Alright.
give me your perception check.
It's actually not bad at all. 21.
Okay. So
Very good.
Kinsley is fully awake, started slapping her cheeks to make herself wake up, very aware of what's going on, will not take her eye off of that dire wolf. As she sits during her watch, she does notice that it wakes. It finally regains consciousness, but it notices it's tied up, tries to struggle at first, and does not break free from me's awesome knots, I guess. His awesome knots that hold him.
Boy Scouts. Yeah.
The druid scouts.
Or I guess like in this case, like he was a girl at the time, so like
That's
He
true.
was a Girl
Girl
Scout.
The Girl
Scouts.
Scouts.
Did
Yeah.
did me sell cookies too? Like
Very intense cookies.
Cookies that she
The
messed
kind that will
with.
make you drop dead.
Oh, geez.
That and they probably saw some crazy things.
coerced many a person to buy his.
If you guys thought Radoth was bad.
Right?
So,
his teeth.
So Kinsley is I'm gonna go ahead and use my speech of beast and leave. I can communicate with plants and animals, but cannot understand them. So talking to the direwolf. You know, he's not a bad guy. But if you try anything, we won't hesitate to protect each other.
See
I
the
hope
dire.
that you can see the benefit of not being bad. She's really bad at talking to people and animals.
You see the direwolf glances in your direction, and it kind of does that thing that dogs do, where they like look back and forth and the eyebrows raise. But like straight mouth, yeah, like just like not giving
I
you a
just
real
imagine like-
reaction.
Like how Lance would go,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
like,
And that ends your watch, Kinsley. Who are you gonna wake for the final watch?
I'll go ahead and wake Francisco.
Okay.
Yes.
oh, it sounded like you were calling
Would you mind watching for the rest of the night?
Sure. Give me a second.
What were you dreaming about?
You know, I was dreaming that there was a beautiful black-haired woman who was missing a leg, and she pulled out the weapons and started fighting, and I was fighting with her, and then by the end of the battle, we stared intensely into each other's eyes and kissed, and then I pulled away, and suddenly it was imra'lyr, and I was screaming for a second, and it was terrifying, and then I woke up to you, and it was, I'm so thankful you woke me up and said, it was awful.
I'm gonna insight check his dislike for it being imra'lyr that he was kissing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That's a 26.
Let me
Wasn't
roll
it from
for
19
it.
plus 7?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let
let the
fate
dice
decide.
Well, DM, what would you say a 5 would be?
Yeah, you were terrified that it was imra'lyr. not
what I thought.
grossed out, terrified that it was imra'lyr.
I swear, if she
Checks
ever
out.
finds out, that I had a dream like that, she would kill me.
Maybe don't go around sharing that with people then, because if it was, me that you shared that with and not me would probably tell her.
Yes, but I have
First
full
word
confidence in you, and I felt like I needed to repent, and you're a holy woman.
Oh, well, you are forgiven.
Thank you, Mother Kinsley.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, Kinsley goes and snuggles up to Zula Mom. And Francisco, go ahead and give me your perception check.
That's so good.
That's a 16.
16, okay. Francisco feeling pretty good about himself after confessing to Father Mother Kinsley. Oh no, it's not this. It's the moon.
We should start doing that.
You are forgiven.
Oh, I'm
Francis-
so doing that now.
Francisco feels so much better having repented to Mother Kinsley. He sits there and just kind of sits and starts sharpening the glaive as he keeps an ear out. Francisco, at this moment in time, with your higher perception roll, you do hear a slight but it's barely audible. Sounds like it might be coming from another part of the temple. Something big walking around.
Imra's currently in battle with a titan in another room.
That checks out.
I look at the dire wolf. Does it seem to be reacting to this at all?
It does not.
Did it go back to sleep?
It would be semi-unconscious, back to sleep type of a deal.
I guess I stay as quietly as possible and just listen and keep watch to make sure nothing enters the room.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, Francisco, your watch comes to an end, and everything goes smoothly. The sun begins to shine through the crack in the 2-foot crack in the wall that shines through to you guys. And you guys have had a long rest. Everyone go ahead and reset your character sheets to reflect that. Make sure I do that for my characters as well.
I'll go
And
ahead
now-
and make this a quick brekkie.
Okay. Kinsley makes breakfast for everyone. You see that Spit comes walking up over to the fire. He's like,
Oh, it smells really good. It's been a little while since I've actually eaten, because I went on hunger strike for Mom. And can I have some of the bacon?
I made extra bacon just for Spit, and I hand him a big plate of it.
you see,
Some for later.
he grabs it and he starts running over to a corner away from you guys. Oh, what he doesn't notice is that the dire wolf is sitting right there, kind of hiding. He runs right past it. It jumps out and grabs the plate and takes the plate away from Spit.
That is not for you. Again, I walk over to the dire wolf and I poke it with the end of the blunt end.
How can
of
it do
my-
that while it's like
blade.
tied up though?
He reached out with his mouth and just
Oh, I
grabbed
see.
the whole plate with his mouth.
Sounds
But
like Duke.
Oh no, Spit.
Spit was not happy.
Oh no, Spit.
Spit
Spit
took
don't
out his
kill it.
sword.
That's my bacon!
And
Can
he
I
swings.
try to run? Do what? Oh
He
no!
swings on it.
Can I try to tackle Spit before he attacks?
He only
Don't
does.
hurt Spit.
He does 12 damage. He rolled a max damage.
Oh yeah.
Are you
I'm
gonna
not
try to
wasting any
intervene?
of my spells on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to intervene and like pull Spit back and be like, wait, Spit, please don't. I'll make you more bacon.
And Beast and Leaf, I say, Bad Dog, that was not for you.
You see, it
I
just
just flick its
growls.
nose.
It growl. Oh, you got close enough to it?
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's gonna bite at you now.
Does a 23 hit Francisco?
Yes.
This is what happens when you try to get close and you steal a dog's food. Remember, this thing has no connection to any of you.
Yet.
9 damage.
Okay, but as he opens his mouth to bite me, I pull the plate of bacon away
Okay,
and
fair enough.
and disengage.
Okay, well, also give me give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Shouldn't have kept that
26.
direwolf.
Okay.
It'll be worth
Holy
it.
cow.
Yeah, you did good.
That's right.
Okay. So you go to intervene. You're able to pull Spit away. I won't have you roll a strength check for that because there's too much going on. Francisco, you're able to pull the plate away from the wolf. It was only able to get a few pieces, but it did bite you. Fortunately, it didn't lunge at you hard enough to make you lose balance and be knocked backwards. But it is snarling and biting now.
Yeah, the dome would be down by
where's
now,
Mamas?
so we don't have the protection between us and the dog.
Well, it's still
Okay,
tied up.
everyone. All right.
While this is all happening, Ulatana
energy.
has taken out clothes from his bag that are different from what he's wearing slightly, and he's just, getting dressed, not paying attention.
What
While we're
is
all like sitting there just yelling at the dog or trying to
Yeah,
get
Ulatana's
the
just in a
bacon
corner,
back.
kind of like,
put it on certain garb?
yeah.
All right, everyone. Calm energy.
You need to control your animal.
If you don't, I
We've
will
just
put it
met.
down.
And I
All
look
right,
at the direwolf. You need to control yourself.
And you need to control your temper.
Very low intelligence roll. It just snarls at you, Kinsley.
All right, I sit down and I kind of like have little mini plants start growing around me and the wolf in a, kind of like a circle. And I'm going to ritual cast speak with animals. So over 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that way I don't use a spell slot.
Okay, that's fine. 10 minutes passes.
All right. Hello. I believe this is our first real meeting with one another, Mr. Direwolf. Do you have a name?
See the direwolf. Its ears perk up, and it looks over at you. And it just starts growling under its breath.
We don't have names.
Would you like a name?
I don't need one.
All right, fair enough. Would you be willing, in any case at all, to consider being a companion? And I promise that you will have protection. You'll be safe with us. As long as, you do not try to attack us, as, obviously attacking someone will make them react negatively, as we've seen with today. I go ahead and I take a portion of my plate of food and I, push it to him. And I said, here's some breakfast. And just know that we are not your enemy.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
It's a good thing I have a decent persuasion to add to this. That's a 12.
12, okay. Let me roll against his intelligence, because that's borderline.
If I go with you, he'll kill me.
Who will kill you? Strahd?
The master. But if I don't, he'll kill me. It seems for now, maybe it's beneficial.
A mutual understanding.
He just puts his head back down.
In time, maybe you'll be able to be free from your master who controls all of you. Perhaps you could maybe even be willing to help in such a thing if you ever decide you enjoy our company. But if not, at some point, if we leave on good terms, you can be free.
You see, it just does that huffing thing dogs do. And looks away. Me, for now, for the interim, you have a semi-obedient dog. So, what we will do is you will have this direwolf as a companion. Make sure you have the direwolf stats up. I will have you roll animal handling checks when you give direction. The better you do, the easier we'll be able to control, and maybe at the end you'll be able to convince him to stay. But for now, semi-obedient direwolf.
All right.
He has lost 12 points of health, so he's at 25 instead of 37.
All right. I go up to his bonds and I say, if I untie you, will you be non-aggressive to us?
Just don't try to pet me.
Fair enough. I begin to loosen his bonds.
Okay, you loosen and you see that he puts his shoulders up and you see that his fur fluffs up and he stands up and does downward facing dog, just stretching with his little butt in the air. And then stands up at attention.
All right.
So are they still in their little like thing of plants? Can we see them?
Oh yeah, it is literally just like a couple flowers like sprouted.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like a. So
I don't have anything that special. I was just doing druid craft to make it fancy.
Oh, okay. Really cool.
At this point, would Timothy have disappeared? The polar bear?
Yeah, Timothy actually would
Okay.
only last about an hour.
Okay, so Timothy is now gone. Let's open up the map.
So I'm gonna look to me and like expectantly. Well,
As of now, we have a mutual understanding, which will be beneficial for both parties.
well, then in Beast and Leaf, I look to the wolf. Would you like some breakfast? Raw or cooked?
Oh?
I give him some of both.
Okay, he eats it. I had to remember, you can't understand him.
Right, exactly.
But I can for now.
Yeah.
At least in the next few minutes.
Okay, so let's pop open the map. You guys, you are now here. Where would you like to go?
So many options.
There's no door on this lower one, right? I can't
So
tell
what-
with us all sitting here.
So let me move things around. What I have done, so you guys know, because last time we ran into the issue of you guys knowing that there's a secret room there, blah, 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 because there's obviously blacked out. So on both the upper and lower levels of this map, there are fake black dots I have placed. So there may or may not be a secret there. You have to decide if you want to search.
That was smart.
Big brain.
5 head.
I try. My big 5 head. Luckily, it's not receding just yet.
Okay. Well, the whole point of going into this room in Kinsley's head was to get into that next room to make that stop shooting at us.
Okay.
So, well, Are we, what do we want to do? Do we want to go back into that big area, or do we want to try other avenues?
I think the safest course of action without another fiery escapade is to continue onward. This seems to be the direction you wanted to go.
I was just trying to make the fire stop.
This time, let's slowly peek through doors the way imra'lyr and I are famously do.
Okay. Who's gonna peek through the door?
Let's check for traps first.
That is
okay.
a good idea.
So
Someone give me an investigation check.
Dang, I'm rolling good tonight. That's 22.
You do not find any traps on this door.
You're good to peek.
Okay.
All right. I will peek through ever so sneakily.
Give me a stealth check.
That's a 12.
12? Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can remember how to do this stuff. Because I don't use this Photoshop thing very often. Let's go. That thing, that's what I want to click. Right there. Can you guys tell that I don't use it very often?
Only a little bit.
There we go. You guys are me peeks inside of this room. And you see the walls of this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arched corridor are sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire, and a charred corpse lies on the floor here under a burned fur cloak. Several amber doors lead from this hall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall. Floating in the middle of the hall are 3 skulls wreathed in green fire. And you rolled a 12. They instantly turn to the door and start streaming right towards you.
I close it.
I close that door.
Okay.
Is the door made of wood by any chance?
Actually, let me see. All the doors. It does say. All the doors in the temple are fashioned from blocks of translucent amber with iron hinges and fittings.
Okay, so not wood. Good.
Yeah, and then unless otherwise noted, arrow slits in the temple, which you guys know are these things, are 5 inches wide, 4 feet tall, and 1 foot thick.
Well, I know what was shooting fireballs through the arrow slits.
It was actually magic missiles that were being shot at you from above.
Could still be the thing. Don't know. There are some floating skulls in there.
Would
In
I
fact,
know
flames.
anything about floating magical skulls as a wizard?
Ring any bells?
Give me a history check.
Oh, that was almost really great. 10.
No, not really. I mean, you know that they appear. You would assume that they are magical, but that's about it.
Do you think by chance that your watery inheritance would allow you to make them not so flamey anymore? Or do you think magical fire would not be put out?
Magical fire is definitely more difficult. It doesn't necessarily mean that it would be impossible. I can attempt.
We could always just send Francisco to smash.
I mean, I don't know
I do
how...
like the idea of smashing.
To be honest, I don't know if the fire itself has anything to do with... It might just be for a scary aesthetic.
All right, Francisco, go smash.
Okay,
Is that really smart?
All right, you're correct. Kinsley, stand in the front, then Francisco smash using shield and go bam.
Or those with a ranged attack could shoot from within a sliver through the door.
That would
You wanna be
probably be a
smart
better
about it.
idea.
At least to test.
If destroying it would actually stop it?
Well, there's.
Or if you can destroy it?
As
I'm
you guys
sure
are having this
everything
conversation,
can be destroyed. It's just a matter of how difficult they are to destroy.
as you guys are having this conversation, you guys hear dunk, 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 dunk,
I
dunk, as
think
if they're
they're,
throwing
um,
themselves at the door.
You know, maybe if they throw themselves hard enough at the door, they'll just die.
I feel
Well,
like
they might
with
already be
them
dead.
throwing themselves at the door, they are a little more durable than that?
Wait. I have an amazing idea.
Uh,
Francisco, I need you to get one at the door. Who else is somewhat strong? Because when they hit the door, if we smack, which way does the door open?
It opens towards you guys, and you guys see that it is slowly starting to move.
Okay, I thought they
I'm
swung
gonna lean
the
against
other
the
way.
door.
I thought they were gonna go the other way so we could smash it.
Kinsley, give me a strength check.
Oh no. I have a
Oh,
+0 to my strength. And that's a 3.
how much
Oh.
do you weigh?
You just
That might
barely
work.
beat them.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to move so that I'm in front of the door, except like a couple feet back from the door.
So I'll move that, and we'll just put you there because remember, each square is 10 feet.
Yeah. And I'm going to hold firebolt for as soon as they possibly break through while we're strategizing.
I'll stand to the side of the door, and as soon as they come in, I want to stab them with the glaive.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Are you guys
Are
gonna?
we letting them in?
Oh yeah, you already know.
I'm going to hold an action to do produce flame and try to throw it at one of them.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
firebolt, produce flame.
Why
that
doesn't
equals
everyone
fire.
roll me initiative? And let's just get started on this.
I mean, I could do
Can
Tool the
I
Dead,
give myself
but,
vigilant blessing? Since we're prepping for this, I know it's coming.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm,
that's fine.
And 11.
I'm glad this was initiative and not something else because I got a nat 1.
Aww.
Uatan, what'd you get?
Door standing gave me a 19.
Nice. And then
Keep my baby.
okay. Okay. So, you guys, as you were having this conversation, all of a sudden, you hear from behind you,
Let's go save Mommy!
and Spit comes running through and throws the door open.
But I'm against it.
Yeah, he throws it open because you're having to barely hold it, and you've got a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he throws the
goes
door
up to
open.
your- he goes up to your leg.
I know. He's like up to my knee or something.
He throws the door open and starts swinging.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a natural
Spit.
2. He's gonna miss on the first one,
Oh, Spit.
but he got a
Spit, my boy.
15 on the second. And where is that? 15 on the second. He hits.
Nice.
And he is going to do 8 points of damage to the first one. And Uatan, it is now your turn.
I'm going to firebolt at the one Spit hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
14.
You see that you hit with the firebolt, but all of a sudden it goes poof and just wraps around them.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. It is now Casimir's turn. You see, as you guys are starting this fight with some very dangerous looking floating skulls, Casimir's like, well, it doesn't look like fire does very much, and I don't have much in the way of other things. I guess maybe I'll just, I'll try this. And he like shoots a thing of magic missile at one of them,
No
which
bad, no bad.
automatically hits. And that's 1d4 plus 1. Yeah, because he's just casting it at first level. Wait, doesn't Magic Missile have multiples?
I think
Oh,
it's...
if you do it higher level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does a total of 3 damage.
No bad.
And it is now the Flame Skull's turn. And it is going to... Ooh. It is going to turn around, and it's going to cast Magic Missile at a 2nd level at Spit.
I knew it. I was right.
And 6 damage to Spit.
Guys, they're gonna have to pay for all the damage they've done to Spit. Every hit point Spit loses is doubled against them.
I don't think you have control over that.
You guys, there are so many NPCs. Zula's turn. You guys are
DM fights
ridiculous.
himself.
The DM fights himself so much. This is ridiculous. Okay.
But it helps.
Yep. So she is going to do her claw attack. And she hits with the claw, do her bite attack, and she hits with the bite. So she does 9 points with the claws. And 5 with the bite, so 14 damage. And it is now Kinsley's turn.
Okay. Well, they're all in front of me.
Well, we can move stuff around.
And okay, so these ones are shooting magic missile.
Yeah, so one of them was shooting Magic Missile at Spit.
Rude.
Yeah, very rude.
And that means it. Hold on. Okay. I will move up front.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Word of
Zula.
Radiance.
Okay.
I will use.
And read me Word of Radiance real quick.
You utter a divine word, and a burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range, which is within 5 feet of me, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take damage.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. And I was corrected in the chat. I thought it was 3 missiles at first level. I just didn't see that in the description. Because it says a dart deals 1d4. Oh, okay. 3 glowing darts. It's in the first sentence. And because it didn't have the number 3 and it wrote out the 3, I skipped over it.
Yeah.
So
they're at
I do
level
that
we'll
too.
one.
remember that. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I knew that.
thank you.
I just for some reason didn't remember that. So Constitution saving throw got a 10. And which one are you trying to hit?
It's within 5 feet of me, so the 2.
Oh, okay. Then have the
They're
other one roll. And the other one got a 17.
That one passes. It takes
Okay.
no damage, but the one who
Okay.
failed takes 7 radiant damage.
Okay. Let me see something. Okay, 7 radiant damage. Okay.
And that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there, I guess.
Okay. After Kinsley, it is now Francisco's turn. NPCs, I will move around for you guys, so don't worry about that.
Okay, here's my brilliant master plan, guys. I
jeez.
go up to them
Oh no.
and I start to swing my glaive.
Brilliant!
You
I was
rejected your
slightly-
own nose.
You know how I'm always singing, I swing my sword back and forth? Glaive sounds
gosh.
so much better.
I swing my glaive back and
and
forth. I swing my glaive back and forth.
Works much
I was
better than
almost
sword.
worried you were
That
gonna
is
try.
And that
was
is
almost-
a 26 to hit. Oh, sorry, 27 to hit.
dang.
Sorry.
That hits, believe it or not. Are you hitting the hurt one or one that hasn't been hit?
We'll do the one that hasn't been hit, and I'll make it a fainting attack. So I added a D8 to it,
Okay.
and my next attack to it has advantage. So that first little bit's gonna be 12 damage, and I'll take my
Okay.
second swing on it.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay,
Rolling
and it's gonna be another 12 damage
Okay.
for a total. Yes.
And is that everything?
Good rolls
that
tonight,
is
guys.
my turn.
Okay.
Except for strength checks.
So the one that you were just hitting is going to turn to you, and it is going to cast. It is going to cast Flaming Sphere, and it's going to cast it on top of Kinsley and Francisco. Well, actually, it's 15-foot radius, so it's gonna get no. I'm sorry, Flaming Sphere.
No.
Range area, it's only 5 feet, so it's gonna land on top of Francisco.
Flaming Sphere is still a big.
Flaming Sphere says a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears. Oh, it says in an unoccupied space. Well, technically, it can be right next to Francisco because that space is 10 feet. So it's going to it's going to land right here in between you guys. And it's
Ow.
going and so it lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn there must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Anyone got a water bucket?
So it's going
Mine's
to
a
use
4th level spell.
Oh,
I
It's
don't
also
know.
magic fire, so
I don't
Mine's
know
magic water.
if NPCs
pretty strong
get
bucket.
bonus actions. But I'm gonna give my NPCs bonus actions.
they should. They should be able to operate like any other.
Yep, so it says as a
Right.
bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. And if you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. Francisco, this ball is coming right at you. Make a dex saving throw.
You
It's
know,
one of my
when
favorite
he's-
spells.
when he said, NPCs having bonus actions,
Oh,
I
you
didn't-
thought it meant
didn't-
the
One of our allies.
I didn't think he meant like the enemies.
No, yeah.
Yeah, the end.
Everybody gets
Yeah.
all
I
the
got a
things.
Yeah.
15.
It's 15. Your dex saving throw.
Come on,
Yes.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it barely nicks you as it goes by and hits your area. So you will take half as much damage.
That is
Bringing a little bit into the kitchen.
So it was a 9. You take 4 fire damage, and there is a sphere right here of fire in between you guys.
Francisco, you're looking pretty hot right now.
Thank you. If you noticed, I've changed my hair.
It looks a little singed.
It
It
shouldn't
looks
be.
a
I
little
made it look.
familiar.
So,
Bhutan kind of just like ruffles his a little bit so it doesn't look exactly the same, but it's still like hot and attractive.
so, sorry, DM, is that sphere is both Francisco and I within 5 feet of it, or is it
So it's a 5-foot diameter thing.
right?
So yeah, you guys
but then
are
it's within 5 feet. Because I remember the spell. I'm trying to play by the rules. It's 5-foot diameter, but then everything within 5 feet of it is affected.
Okay, so it's okay. So then, yeah, Kinsley, you would be within that. So give me a dex saving throw as well.
Honesty.
I know. I have to. I know the spell too well to just.
Appreciates it.
I had a kobold.
That's 11.
11. You take the full 9 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
It's okay-ish.
Okay.
I just can't take a lot of 9 demis.
So it is this last Flame Skull's turn. and you see that it backs up a little. Oop, let's go with that. You see it backs up a little bit. And then all of a sudden a giant ball of fire appears in front of it. And it shoots through the door and lands in between Uatan, Zula, Francisco, and Kinsley.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone give me dex saving throws.
No, I'm glad I'm in the back.
That's going to be a 15 once again.
That's
Pass.
gonna be a 12.
Fail.
13.
I'm not good at dex.
Meets. So, it is casting
Okay.
fireball at you.
Great. Cool.
Cool. You guys, I
hate
told
Watching
you.
that a
Blades.
lot recently.
I told you guys, this is gonna be a crazy dungeon.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Ah,
We're gonna have to take a lot of rests.
Oh, yeah.
ah.
I hope Imra isn't dying.
Like I
Basically,
said,
is-
she's
is where I'm
battling a
at.
titan. Let's be honest.
Let's hope she's
Emma's-
not losing.
Well, Emma's kind of at this point invincible, so you know, she's a smart fighter, and she hits heavy.
If you passed, you take 12 fire damage. If you failed, Francisco, you take 25.
Ouch.
No, it was
passed.
me. I take 25.
Kinsley, you take 25.
That's half of the rest of my health.
Me, it is now
Cool.
your turn.
No. I can't decide if I want to use one spell or another. One would give us. All right. Question: do we want more defense or offense? What am I doing?
I think Kinsley needs healing. If you can provide it. If
I
not,
think these
stab
things need to die.
All right. I do like a hand motion up in the sky, and I like do like circles above my head, and moonlight like slams down on one of the enemies, and I cast Moonbeam.
All right.
Can I do it at second level?
Okay.
Yeah. Suddenly I sprout 2 golden pigtails, and I go moon power.
Me is now a moon princess.
So I'm casting it at second level. I'm going to save my third level spells for later.
Okay, which one are you
Um,
casting it on?
And I'm going to cast it on the one that looks the least hurt.
Okay.
So it needs to make a con save of 13.
It got 13.
It passes. Oh,
Okay.
also, Mama Bear, if you are in your wolf form, do not walk in this.
Oh, yeah. She is in her wolf form.
Good to let her know.
Yeah. Don't walk in this spell, Mama Bear.
Thank you. I will not. I will stay away from the shiny little moon stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, me? Oh, yeah. You're casting it on, and it passed. So,
Yep, so it just stays there.
okay.
Concentration, so that's all I
Okay.
can do.
Uh,
I'm going to move slightly more away from the explodey, fiery death in front of me, so I'm just gonna move like a square to the left or two.
Okay.
To the left, to the left.
So, it is now Spit's turn. Spit is still going to be up here. He's going to run in between all of them.
Oh my
Better
god.
take them together, Spit!
He is going to.
He's so reckless.
I will take them all myself.
Like,
You know, but that's spit.
Don't be foolhardy!
He hits the first one with his
No.
short sword.
I've always wanted to
I
say
have
that.
so much healing.
You see the first one, he goes up to it and he slices through and it cuts the skull in half.
Okay, maybe spit's fine.
And then he turns to the second one that also looks hurt and he swings his sword and he hits it. And oh man, he does max damage.
Yes,
But
the dude's motivated.
He's angry.
Everything's in my way! I have to kill everything!
He's going to the dark side.
Uatan, it is now your turn.
How bad do they look hurt?
One of them looks like it's about to die. The other one does not look that hurt. It doesn't look hurt at all.
And
it has
is
a
there
fully
still
thing.
fire flaming around?
So it is the flame. The skulls are enveloped in flame. Are you talk? Oh, you're talking about around you?
Yeah. Is there any like fire in the vicinity?
Yes, there is a sphere of fire in between Kinsley and Francisco. So if you
Magic
stopped
fire.
in it, You
Having
would
this
get hurt.
spell myself in my artillery, do I know that it can be put out by magical water, or is it just there?
Well, let's see what it says. Flaming sphere.
I don't have it prepared, so it's not like I can't just like.
Right. Let's see. So let me just read it out. The creature takes that much of the bonus thing to move it around. When this move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall. The sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried, and it sheds bright light. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything about extinguishing it.
Okay,
with-
so
Yeah.
as the DM and as a wizard who would be familiar with this, would you say that if I cast a spell, where is it? Where did you go? Okay. Create or destroy water. I can create water in a 10 gallons of clean water in a 30-foot area. Oh my goodness, my light's going crazy. Kind of creating like a rainfall.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that I'd be able to put it out?
I would
Or would
say
I
if
know?
it would depend on how you used it, but yes, I would allow you to put it out that way.
Okay. So there's this spell. How close is it to the skull guys? Could I get any of them within this 30-foot cube of rain?
You could get one. You could get the one right here.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast. Which one's the one that casts the spell?
The one that casts the spell is this one right here.
Oh, well then it's
The
not
one that
worth
you can hit.
It's not worth it. Okay, then I'm going to actually just cast Frostbite on that one.
Okay.
And
Do it.
Frostbite is a con save of 14.
Okay. Con save of 14. And what type of damage is this?
Frost.
It specifically says frost.
Well, here, let me pull it up. Let's see. Numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage.
Okay. So it made a 19 on its con save.
Jeez. Okay, on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 and has advantage on this roll and makes. Dang. Well, okay, that's cool.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens then?
No, nothing happens.
Okay.
I
I will
feel it.
say that it did put out the fire circle here, so that is now gone.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, at least I didn't totally waste my turn.
Yeah. Okay. It is now Casimir's turn, and being way in the back, and really only having one thing he can use against these guys, he is going to cast Magic Missile again, and it's 3d4.
Nice.
3d4 plus
Money.
3 because there are 3 magical glowing darts. 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 3 is 14 damage, so the second one disappears.
I just imagine like a little like sound. Just
There you go.
there you go.
Just go.
Beautiful.
I've never been able to do that. Really? Yeah.
You guys see that Zula comes
Okay.
running through and she dives in between you guys, spins around. Oh, wait. So that's 10, 20, 30. She jumps up here next to Spit because she has 30 feet of movement. And she is going to take a couple swings at the last guy.
That's not the one that's in the moonbeam. She's not in the moonbeam.
It's only
though.
5 feet.
The
Yeah,
moonbeam
no.
is the guy in the back. And she's not in the moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she would have to end her turn there or start her turn there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And her first attack hits. She hits with her claws and she hits with her bite. So Zula does 2d4 with her claws. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 with her claws. Ooh, and max damage with her bite. 11, so that's 19 damage to the flame
Yeah,
skull in
mama.
the back.
Go, mama, go, mama, go.
Kinsley, it is now your turn.
Okay.
You can do it.
To fight or to heal myself? How is this one looking?
It looks hurt.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to toll the dead on it. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Dead.
Wisdom
dead,
save.
Dead. Please let it die.
Got a 15.
Ah, meets it.
Owie.
The DM always rolls so hard.
I
know. Our DM is.
It's my magical jade. Oh,
what?
you can't see my jade dice because it's green.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Is that a dice?
It is my magical dice that is green, like my green screen.
That's so trippy.
That was very trippy.
I think that's
he
a little
has
too
a,
overpowered now.
I think that's a weighted
It's my
dice, you guys.
phantom dice.
Rob.
You
Phantom.
should not be able to use that dice anymore. I'm going to sidestep and use the wall as some cover
Okay.
because I'm ouching really bad.
Okay.
Toes
Anything
have
else,
been
Kinsley?
stubbed
And this has
hard.
nothing to do with my AC, so. One more square over.
One more. So 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back me.
Francisco, it is now your turn.
You guys can't be taking all the fine when I just jump at the skull and and I attack it.
Okay.
It is a 24, 20,
That
sorry,
hits.
25.
If it's above 20, you hit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, excuse me, as I do damage. Oh, I threw that dice across the room. I'm gonna grab a different dice that I didn't throw across the room. That is 12 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Then I take my second attack,
Go for it.
and that is a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits. How are
And
you
then
hitting
that's
so
another
hard?
10 damage.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
And you
Yeah,
kill
it's just a
the
26
final
to hit.
one. Just a 26.
Just casually, just casually. I have to
NBD,
find my dice
NBD. All right.
Glad I
You
was
killed.
useful.
You guys got them all.
Is it done?
Well,
now. Yes.
no, you do realize they were coming from the other side of that chamber, right? If we need to go on to that side. For now, that looks like there's a door up ahead.
I would like to investigate the room to see if there is anything crazy in here. You know,
I'd like
just to
to,
be careful.
I did notice a singed fur coat that I would like to
Oh.
inspect.
Uaton actually will go over to the corpse and investigate it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
No.
Natural 20
Oh.
Oh.
You
for
turn
26.
you turn this body over, and although it is singed and destroyed, pieces of its face remain, and it does not look familiar. You see that next to it is a burned up book, and underneath of this individual, you find a staff. Imprinted on it is a fragment of ice. You have essentially found a frost staff.
Hey. Do you think that do you think you'll find use out of that staff?
Probably at least for now.
Have you touched it yet?
Not yet. I would actually I don't want to cast Well, here, hold on. Let me see if I can.
And he's really close to touching it.
Don't touch it. While they are checking out the room, I would like to ritual cast detect magic. But first, is there anything else that I think might be magical?
That is all you find on the body.
Okay, so
He's already putting on the fur coat.
You know, you can't
okay,
take
this
everything from
isn't-
every dead body you find.
Also, things can be cursed.
That's true.
And it's
I've run
kinda
into
gross.
several.
Saying.
We've run into one ourselves, kind
Okay,
of.
yeah. I'm going to ritual cast to detect magic on this item.
Okay.
While she does that, can I look at the book?
I'm a man, thank you.
Or while he looks at that,
While
can I look at the book?
Yes. So you can go ahead and look at the book.
Francisco wanted to say something.
yes, while they're doing that, I wanted to check out the room,
Right.
just like
So
for traps. and
Give
stuff.
me, Francisco, go ahead and give me an investigation check. Me, you look at the book and it is burned to pieces. There's little bits here and there. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check while you are looking.
4.
Oh, jeez.
That's a 9.
9. So even with a 9, you can feel a small amount of Arcana coming from this book, wisps of it, as if this might have been the individual's burned spell book. But there's not much left in it.
Pretty sure this guy was a wizard.
Hmm.
I think this is a spell tome.
Francisco, what did you get on your investigation check?
4.
4.
Senor.
You don't find anything.
I'm too
How does
busy
the-
trying to like make myself hotter.
Yeah.
Francisco, do you think this would make good incense? I kind of like waft the burned book in front of his nose.
Smells like old paper. I mean, I guess if you're like a wizard, you might be into that kind of thing. Personally, I like the scent of flowers. You know, you have you ever taken a bubble bath with like, you know, the incense and the aromas? It smells so good.
I know you've taken a rainbow shower before, if I remember correctly.
Rainbow shower. When did I do that? I do not remember.
Rainbow shower.
Ooh, Tom's not
that
paying
or it was
attention to
red.
any of this.
I don't remember what color I made it.
I remember that.
I actually low-key don't remember this.
I don't remember either.
No, okay, so when Francisco was taking a shower, me turned the water red, so it looks like blood.
That's right,
At
yeah.
Aphrodite's place, or like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't
was
remember if it
funny.
was red or rainbow.
so many
I
shenanigans.
remember because
Oh
at
my
the time
gosh.
me was obsessed with red.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm casting my ritual.
Okay, so you catch your ritual detect magic, and believe it or not, this staff of frost is magical.
Right, but the point of casting the spell was to find out what type of magic it is.
You cold magic, or obviously,
So-
it's
Conjuration.
right. Give me a second. Now I have to go and
The
look
school
up
of
stuff.
magic.
Now I have to look up what.
Didn't you know why I was casting it?
Well, yes and no. So, evocation.
What's that?
Evocation. Let me double check. School of Evocation.
Probably gonna be like
'Cause
a
there's
staff
You
of
what I
focus your
think-
study on magic that creates powerful elemental effects.
Okay.
So it's elemental.
Do I touch it? Can I tell if it's dangerous?
You don't
Like
have the
to-
ability to sense that kind of thing.
Like, well, but like being proficient in Arcana, could I tell if I handled it, it would cause me any negative effects?
Give me an Arcana check.
You know, Uatan, if you're worried about touching it, I've picked up a lot of strange objects across my adventures. I'd be
23.
willing to be a guinea pig.
Okay. Looking at this staff and not picking it up, you do see a pair of initials carved in to this staff. The initials, what they are, it just says T and J. So you assume that this staff is very closely tied to this dead individual.
I don't think it wise to handle something that has been connected to its user. Wizards have a tendency to trap their magic items to prevent thieving and other such things. If you want to touch it, you can certainly test the
He
effect.
starts reaching
We
towards
can,
it.
I put a hand out and stop me.
I am telling you, it is
probably.
probably dangerous. You might turn to an ice sculpture for all you know.
We
I was
can
already
always
almost turned to stone.
take a cloth and
Turning
Put it-
to ice is different than turning into stone in the fact that you can
Ice
recover
melts.
from stone. Ice, it melts, and if you melt, you stay dead.
let's just put it in the bag of holding. I'll grab.
We'll revisit
Some
this when we
cloth.
find someone or something more
When
willing
we're
to
not trying to save our
experiment.
spell slots to
Right.
protect ourselves.
We know a
I have
wizard
the
guy who can
cloth.
take a look at
I
it
grab it with
anyway.
a cloth and I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
For later.
Fair
I-
enough.
If
And
anything like that comes across again, I can cast Mage Hand so that you don't
That
risk
works
the
too.
effects going through cloth. Just
that's probably a good idea.
yeah.
While everyone was doing other things, I healed myself a little
Okay.
bit. I did get the max, so I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of healing.
Nice.
Yay me. And I'd also like to investigate the room.
Okay, go ahead and give me
Oh.
an investigation check.
Kinsley, right before she does this,
That's
no,
a 9.
if we ever do need to use it, you can poke just the head of the staff out of the bag of holding. Then try casting with it, using the bag of holding like a handle.
I don't know if it works that way.
It may backfire and attack you.
That as well. We're just gonna not think of it.
It's
Let's
not
put a
a
pin
good
in it.
idea to
Let's just-
play with magical items you haven't studied.
We're gonna put a pin in it. Thank you for being another voice of reason.
Well, I have a lot of experience with relics that are magical. My
I feel like I'm the only one in
third
this group that has
brother
a brain sometimes.
is also a mage, and he
Spit has a brain too, Kinsley. God.
Yeah, my brain,
I slowly
He's just a
look at
little genius.
Francisco and shake my head.
my brain is bigger than all of your brains.
And
All
I'm
of your
convinced.
brains probably taste, well, probably pretty good, but they're probably really small.
I'm going to kneel and just compare the sides of my head to Spit's.
Your head is quite a bit bigger than Spit's.
Okay, whatever you say. Just pat him on the head.
Meh.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
All right.
Do you
Bueno.
want to check out the door in front of us or backtrack? How much of this you're looking for a friend?
I think we need to check everything. I think
Yeah.
backtracking would be a good idea. Who knows? She might just be, tied up in a room back at the entrance.
We should be very thorough.
be great.
So
Who knows what we'll
there's
find?
this door, or those doors.
Let's just go one by one. There's a first door on our left.
Check for traps.
Yes.
Okay.
I will
Give
sneakily
me
look
another
through it.
investigation check.
That's not bad. 15.
You don't find any traps.
You're good to peek.
All right, peeking time.
Who's peeking?
I gotta peek like a creep. That's me.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
So me's now the peeper.
I guess so.
One hasn't he been?
He would be the one out of all of us. Let's
There's
be
just,
honest
yeah,
here.
facts.
19.
Okay. You peek
And that's mine.
inside.
Oh, 18, sorry.
Okay. So you peek inside, and you see that stone blocks resembling tables stand in the center of this room, covered in dust. Carved into the stone walls are niches filled with hundreds of dusty bottles. Cobwebs hang from wooden ladders that lean against the walls.
My detect magic is still up for 10 minutes. Do I sense anything magic-y?
You detect residual magic coming from the bottles.
But nothing that's actually like. So residual as in it's left
As in,
over.
it's left over. You looking closer at the bottles, you find dried up remains of what you assume to be potions.
Okay. But there's
It-
nothing that is active.
Nothing active.
It seems pretty safe in here. It doesn't seem like there's any creatures in here.
What are those
And,
two table-looking like things?
So they're stone blocks resembling tables.
You know, I think here's a safe way to test if there's anything in
They're
there.
essentially
I'd-
stone tables.
I'd take my newfound, beautiful, singed, scorched fur coat and I throw it at one of the tables. Anything happen?
Nothing happens.
All right, I think we're clear.
Uatanla's is like looking at the fur lining of his now more fancy embellished vest trench coat thing. He's like checking to see if there's any like horrible singeing.
Scorch burns
I like how
from the explosion.
I like how I'm already wearing like warm clothing, and I just pick up a random scorched fur coat.
I don't
He's
know
a
what you
bit
do
of a
these things.
hoarder.
A little bit. That's why
All of
he
it.
has his own bag.
Yeah,
I would like to investigate the room.
Okay.
I'd like to find books and look at them.
15.
15. Okay. So you investigate the room, and eventually you find a little indent in the wall right here.
I'd like to investigate the indent. Does it look like it would like be like a doorknobby, like open door sesame thing, or is it like
Open sesame.
It looks like.
is it
I
like
love
Well,
that question.
are you
Everything about it.
are you just gonna look investigate, or are you going to touch investigate?
Come on.
let's make an intelligence check.
Kinsley's smart.
That's a 3 plus a 1.
So
So
you
I'm gonna
touch.
touch investigate.
Okay. You touch the indentation on the wall,
Oh god.
and you see that the wall opens up.
What did you do?
Uh,
And why haven't I been the one to accidentally do it?
Oops, let's keep that up. So you press the indentation, and you see that you have found yourself in a hallway with 3 10-foot long staircases separated by 10-foot square landings. They seem to go downstairs.
Oh, nothing's in there to kill us?
I found downstairs.
Do we want to go down now, or do we want to
would say
investigate the other
let's-
rooms?
I'd say let's come back to this. We know it's here.
Yeah.
I know how to open the door,
Yeah.
the wall.
I want to
At least
kill
we know it's a place we
everything
can run
on
and
the
hide.
top floor, then kill everything on the
I
bottom
agree.
floor.
It sounds
Well,
like a
so that
good
nothing
plan.
More
can
like I'd
come
like
at
to
us.
search everything before going down.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I want to kill everything just because I'm afraid of things coming back to hunt us later.
That's not a bad idea. Not a
That's
bad
how
way
I
to
deal
look
with
at
my
it.
problems.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so what are you guys
next
doing
room.
now?
Why don't I mean there's a door right here to our right. Let's just
We go to the next door and I investigate it.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Nice. That's gonna be a 22.
22. So you don't find any traps if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, that is what I am looking for.
Me after you. Still need to figure out a name for you.
Yeah, we'll get to that. 18 again.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. 17, 18.
You
Oh, no,
just
19.
see-
Actually, 19 this time.
You see this 20-foot long, 10-foot high hallway of bare stone has an amber door at each end. That's it. Just a hallway.
Well, for once, we're not being attacked.
Safe to assume that that door leads to those stairs.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yep.
Investigate!
11.
And
You
my
don't find any.
detect magic still on.
Okay. You don't find, or you don't detect any. Oh, okay. You don't find any traps on this door, Kinsley.
You're good to go.
And Uatan, you're using your detect magic still.
Yeah, it's up for a whole 10, so that's why I haven't
Okay.
cast Identify
Okay.
on that staff yet.
You do inside this room.
The 6.
You do feel magic coming from it.
What is the school?
You don't know.
Interesting. There is magic coming in from inside this room, but I can't identify what school it is. It's not necromancy.
Nope.
So I rolled a 6 on my sneaky snake.
To take a peek.
Yeah, to take a peek with my sneaky snake.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
This is the one you wanted to get high on, I think.
You peek inside, and you see that dominating this room is a 12-foot tall model of a dark castle with high walls and tall spires. Behind it, tucked in a corner, are some ruined furnishings and a wooden chest.
Does this look like Barovia
Can
Castle?
I tell if there's where the magic is coming from? I mean,
It should
It
give you a direction.
It appears to be emanating from the chest.
okay.
Can I tell what this castle looks like, if it resembles any in Barovia?
It looks like a model of Castle Ravenloft.
Does it look like something to tactically, like siege, or is it just for show? Like, can I tell?
So looking around the room, you find on the walls schematics and blueprints. It looks as if this is where it was designed.
Intriguing.
If any of you, if you really are planning on infiltrating, this might these might be good to have.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyone good at sketches?
Oh my
Or-
gosh, guys.
We could also just
I-
take them.
I
Yeah.
am good at mapping things.
Cartography.
And I remember
I
landmarks.
I can make a map of the castle.
You
Do
totally
it.
could.
Snap. And I can remember it.
And while
So
they do that,
here's the thing, the schematics and stuff you find, the blueprints, there is no complete blueprint of the castle that you can just take. The model is what they used for the final. The schematics you see are of like little rooms, like designs for like how they wanted to architecturally build certain like monuments or statues, little pieces. So if you wanted to make a map, essentially, you would have
like,
to
take apart.
he would have to use his cartography skills to map it out from there. Like he could make a map.
I could.
Make a map, make a
I am
map, make a
Question.
map.
How long is that gonna take?
Is there
Probably a while.
handwriting? Is there handwriting or notes?
There are scribbles here and there, yes.
I would like to try to remember these scribbles and be able to imitate the handwriting.
Okay, that's fine. You can make a note of it.
All right.
And I want
So-
to investigate the chest for
Okay.
traps.
Okay. So Francisco at first, what were you saying you wanted to do?
Oh yes. I was going to suggest if we wanted to take like a short rest, and while people are, doing rolling hit die, I could be drawing.
Probably would be
map.
not a bad idea because I'm still
I'm still pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can pop a squat and take a short rest. Francisco, you can begin drawing this map. I will say it's going to take 2 hours to do. Not
Okay.
that bad. Uatan, you are investigating the chest.
For traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That wasn't great.
Or you know what? Make it a perception check.
Perception. That's
Yep.
even worse. Why would you do that? It's a 7 for perception.
What
And
is
what
it for investigation?
12.
Okay. Well, so you don't find any traps.
And my detect magic cannot pinpoint the school of magic.
It cannot. And it knows it's emanating from the chest, though.
So
What could be
do
the
you,
reason for that?
what are you doing?
Would I
Rotan?
know if there is a reason why my detect magic wouldn't be able to specify, aside from it maybe being just a foreign, non-general, your usual run-of-the-mill school of magic?
Give me an intelligence check.
Come on, Merlin.
Are you checking the
Hey.
chest right now?
Yes. That's a 14.
With a 14, you know that if it's giving off magic, but it doesn't have a school of magic, then it wouldn't be a spell-based magic or it wouldn't be spell-based. I know that doesn't make sense, but
Really?
that's what it
Not
is.
maybe not Arcana based. Could it?
It would be Arcana-based, but it's not like spell damage-based or it's
what
not
the-
like a magical item that would have to do
Like no summoning, no
Yeah,
necromancy,
nothing,
no.
nothing like that. It is magical, but it doesn't do any of that.
I would like to go up to the chest and stab it.
No, you're supposed to be
You're
making
making
the
maps.
map.
Oh, right. I'm making a map still. Gosh
Oh.
dang.
If it
That's-
was
I would
if it
like
was
to.
Could I
forgot.
maybe?
I'd like to sniff the chest.
If it was a mimic, it would have attacked us already, right?
See, that's what I was
yeah.
thinking. That's why I wanted to stab it.
Me, you smell the chest and it smells old, musty and old.
I have reservations about opening a chest from which is emanating magic. I cannot identify the school of.
I have a
But-
solution.
All right, what is your solution?
We wait 2 hours, or however long it takes for Francisco to finish mapping Ravenloft. Then we move the chest so it's at one end of the room. And then either using a very long stick,
Mage
or
hand. I
someone
have
goes
mage
in.
hand.
There you go. We
all
stand by the
leave-
door and we
leave the
open it
room,
from a
mage hand.
distance.
Yeah.
I could also summon the dome. All of us get inside, and then all you would have to do is peek out.
But
And-
spell
Are-
slots.
No, I can ritually cast it. It just takes longer.
So we're basically making a nuclear bunker. You know,
Right.
Fallout bunker.
Because nothing can enter. It is safe.
Oh my gosh.
and that way I could actually look inside instead
Yeah.
of
Right.
in the case that, yeah.
So let me read it because I'm pretty sure that you can't, you have to peek out to cast spells from the dome. You can't just do it from inside, but let me just double check that.
All right.
Spells and
so-
other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. So yeah, you have to,
I'd have to just reach out.
yeah.
Okay, so while he's making his map, I'm going to roll my hit dice and
Me too.
wait.
I'm going to take some rations and give them to the dire wolf.
Okay.
Oh, man.
He looks hungry. Don't know if he is or not.
He takes them gratefully.
Might as well do one more. Of course I rolled that the last time.
Well, while they do that, me is going to sit down and put his hands on the ground and kind of meditate, trying to commune with the land of Barovia.
Okay.
He has some flowers blooming in the ceiling and the walls and all around him of varying species. He'd be
Now
vibing.
that me has made the connection to Barovia, you can very easily do those things again here. So what are you guys doing?
Uatan is currently actually studying a scroll.
Okay.
And while also kind of playing with he's wearing, this morning, he put on an obsidian circlet. That looks like a Lord of the Rings elvish thing, but it's made out of obsidian. He's kind of just playing with it while he's reading the scroll, studying it.
I notice him do that, and I start playing with my many sets of outfits.
Has a little fashion show in the corner.
I pull Spit to the side. I start dressing him up in random clothes that don't fit him.
Hey, why is this pink? I don't wear pink.
Would you rather this big loincloth that I found?
It'd be like a giant diaper on me.
You could be like those wrestlers. They're
Sumo
very
wrestlers?
round.
Are you talking about the big ogres that used to run around the camp and shove each other?
Yeah, like that. I don't know if sumo wrestlers would actually be in this world, but Francisco probably told me of them.
Yeah, I've read half a page about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They kind of look like little dumplings.
I keep forgetting that Francisco never finishes what he reads. I read half a page about that.
So you guys are coming to the end of your long rest. Are you doing anything
Short
about
rest?
that chest? Short rest, yes.
I am now going to ritual cast the dome
Okay.
and sit in the middle of it and to instruct everybody to get inside.
So spells can't come into it?
Spells cannot enter or leave. I believe.
DM, quick question for clarification's sake. Because I was drawing this map, I was not resting, correct?
Correct. Well,
Got it.
no, because just sitting there drawing something is not physically taxing. So I will say yes, you were resting.
Okay, perfect.
It'd be the equivalent of sitting down and drawing art. It's not physically taxing. It would be resting.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all in the dome. I'm going to cast Mage Hand with just my arm sticking out.
Okay.
Or whatever I have to do to cast Mage Hand. Where is it? Cantrips. Yeah, I have to kind of stick my head out a little bit, but as soon as I cast it, I'll come back in and I can control it. So, yeah, I cast Mage Hand and I will open the chest. Well, I guess I should see if it is locked.
It's not.
Okay.
You open the
yes.
chest, and it appears to be empty.
Interesting.
What?
Can I tell if it is a spatial thing or if it's invisible or
Can I stick my hand in it?
displacement?
Are you doing any? You can't do it from afar.
Well, the
stick my
dome is
hand
hold
in
on,
it.
hold on. The dome is right next to it, right?
Right.
My mage hand is I'm kind of standing over it within the dome and I've got my mage hand and I'm gonna
So give me another perception check using your mage hand. You're trying to finagle with things and you're touching it and
I really just want to touch something.
yeah, that's a 6 cuz Katha don't like me no more.
stick
no,
my hand in it.
you can't figure anything out about this thing.
Me will be
Okay.
the test subject.
I stand in front of the bunker. Wait, I'm done drawing at this point, correct?
Correct. It's been about 2 hours.
Okay, so I, with my glaive, because I have a 10-foot
I already put my
range
hand
with
in
it.
Don't destroy the glaive, I swear.
My hand's already in the box.
Me did
It's
say it first. Me,
really-
let's get the check.
My hand
Watch,
is
he gets
really,
sucked
you
into
know,
another
like-
plane.
So, me, give me a perception check.
All right.
That would be
And I'm
such a
gonna
me
use
thing
this
to do.
dice. I just want to touch something, okay?
I just
He just wants to get in trouble, is what he wants.
Perception. 8.
oh my gosh.
No, you don't know. You
I know I
can't
should
figure
have
it
rolled the
out.
other dice. I
Can I have my
I hold up the box and I hold it to open to them like, oh, nothing's happening.
Can I use my mage hand to kind of like check the sides of it, see if there's anything that will like push or if there's any etchings in it?
Give me another
You know-
perception check with advantage.
There you go.
What's inside? Okay, 15.
15, okay. I know I've been picking perception, but that's only because the book specifically tells me to use perception. It should be
Okay.
investigation. There's probably a flaw in the book. So you use your mage hand to kind of push around the outsides and on the inside where it's empty, and you push down and you see that the flat bottom pops up.
You did something.
And looking inside, you see a hidden compartment where there appears to be a very old tome.
Oh.
Are
you familiar with what this could be?
Oh, I know it can. Tomes are very tricky. They can either drive you mad or give you great information. Can I, now that it's not being blocked or whatever, does it give off any kind of school of magic? Well, I guess my detect magic would be actually over. I can identify this in the staff. The next time we are about to take a long rest, I don't want to use any spells that I could potentially use
I
for.
opened the bag.
Yeah, just a mage hand sticks in it. Well, first, would I be able to tell if this would like tear a rift through space and time?
Yeah, I won't make you roll for that. It's just a tome. It's
Okay.
not going to cause anything bad to happen
I should not want to
just by simply putting it into the bag of holding.
I
Okay.
low-key hope that this is one of those like strength increasing kind of books.
Oh, like
The
how you read
Force-
it and it, like-
Like it
and-
ups you, but you would have to actually read it.
Exactly, and it would be so funny.
Francisco would
It would be
actually
the
have to read
struggle
it.
The
of
one book he
Francisco's
ever
That
life.
would be so funny.
Okay, then yeah,
I just
I'm gonna.
take out. I just
take
take
mage
out the book
hand.
and put it in.
I have it with mage hand.
Okay, fine.
Yes, mage hand.
And it goes
I keep-
Into the bag.
Into the bag that I
Okay,
have
go
opened
to
for.
bag,
We'll
Dad.
just everything we collect later. I will identify before we take our long rest.
That's probably a good idea.
We could also
Are we
take it to
leaving?
the wizard man, you know, the one guy in the mountains and the.
I understand that you have a wizard friend, but if we collect anything that is useful here, we want to know what it does now rather than you having
True.
to.
So we
You're
could use it.
probably right.
And I have the ability to
And
identify
our
it.
wizard friend is not in Barovia.
No, we got our other one with the mansion and
Yeah.
the magic in
Oh.
the cave.
Right.
Yeah.
Him.
I'm gonna hold on to this. How
Kinsley
big
looks
is
a
his
little-
chest?
Isn't he like Uatan doesn't know this, but
Wotan doesn't know.
Isn't he like looking for his things? So finding him might be a little difficult to find.
I mean, this might be his tome.
It could be.
He was looking for his book.
Anyway,
Oh.
Anyway,
Or
so
Oh,
me, what were you saying?
how big is his chest?
It's not a very big chest. It's probably like 1.5 feet by like
Would it fit into the bag of holding?
probably.
Okay, so maybe leave the book in there and just shove the whole thing in there.
I think me
Or-
wanted to use it.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have room to
okay.
carry it in your bag? It's gonna be
I
bulky.
set it down and I start putting some stuff in it.
What are you
Is-
putting in?
I will decide because I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to start putting some stuff in it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
while you
Mostly
decide that,
clothes. Mostly,
While you
mostly
decide
dry
that.
clothes.
we'll go ahead and take our break because it is already 7:45.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys have barely touched this dungeon, and it's already been an
Yeah,
hour
this
and
is gonna-
45
Man,
minutes.
I thought I was only going to be playing Uton for like 2 episodes.
Oh, it's gonna be a while, apparently.
Man,
So,
these
We're
sessions
too
go
thorough.
fast.
Yeah. Everyone at home,
That's
thank
why
you
he
so much
wants
for
to touch
watching. Hope you are enjoying watching our rendition of the Curse of Strahd. It is a ton of fun, and we're enjoying it a lot. We're going to take a 10-minute break. It is 7:45 now. We'll be back at 7:55. So hang tight. Go ahead and go to the bathroom, get food, whatever you need, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. All right. And we are back from break. Hope everyone had time to get done the things that they needed to get done. And we will pick up where we left off. You are playing with the little box, and you're stuffing old clothes and stuff inside of it.
If it's only a foot big, that's
Yeah,
not
that
gonna
doesn't-
carry a lot.
It's not a very big box or
That's
chest.
fine.
Chest.
That's fine. I just
Okay.
put a bunch of,
And you're going to carry it with you?
yeah, I just have it on my arm.
Okay.
It's like Skyrim where you just like.
Weird.
We'll probably need it.
Okay. So, let's pop this bad boy back open.
Doo-doo.
And I will go and investigate the door.
This door, the next door right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That's a natural one.
Can I
Screw you, dice.
help her?
Yeah, if you want to go up there, you can give the help action. Kinsley, go ahead and check again.
Should I have rolled?
It's a 10.
That's better
You
than
don't
a
find
natural.
you don't find any traps.
After you. Should be fine.
All right.
Give me a stealth roll, I guess. Me.
18.
18. Okay. So you open up and you look inside, and this is what you see. Oh, where's my ding? Okay. Torches in sconces illuminate a dining table in the center of the room. Covering the table is a magnificent feast that fills the hall with the rich smells of cooked meat, sweet vegetables, piping hot gravy, and wine.
This is homey.
This is suspicious.
Don't touch anything.
All right.
Mm.
Do you see your friend in here? Is there a reason we should go in?
I don't think so. I feel like this is just gonna be a trap.
If yeah, it's like fairies. You don't eat anything. Don't touch the food.
Perhaps we should just try the other door and see what's behind it.
I am so very tempted to stab something on the table, you know?
Maybe
Just that-
Maybe
don't.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems like a
maybe.
terrible idea.
Everything in this
Yeah.
temple seems to be
Yeah, so let's kind of scoot
rather
along that.
dangerous.
Dagger at the
I am
table.
concerned.
Well, don't worry, Francisco. We'll be fine. We'll just
I'm
scoop around
just
the wall.
the lack of minions or enemies
Right.
is starting to concern me.
That too.
I guess that makes sense. Magic protection can be scary protection. Understandable.
Mm.
All right. Well. Oh. Yeah. Go to the door and check it
While
out.
she-
Staying away from the table.
Yeah, while she's doing that, I want to kind of just carefully make a circle and investigate the room in general, more like I guess it would be more perception than investigation because I'm not touching anything.
Okay.
So
Go
I
ahead.
got a
Perception
23
check.
on my investigation for the door.
Okay.
I also
Sick.
want to be standing next to Kinsley to make sure nothing bad happens to her in case, crap goes down.
I'm standing at the doorway.
I rolled a 16 for my perception investigation. Perception
Okay.
since it's not investigation.
Okay, yeah. Looking around the room, you see the ceiling's about 20 feet high. Obviously, there are 2 sets of amber doors leading in and out of the room. The table and everything on it looks new, looks fresh, looks like it's just been prepared and there waiting.
Does it look like anybody's eaten anything off of it?
No, nothing has been eaten. You see some beautiful tableware with a 16. The most interesting thing you see on the table is a green copper ewer embossed with images of dancing bears, elks, and wolves.
And my detect magic is gone, so I can't tell if anything is... Do I recognize anything that would give signs, like physical, like runes or etchings or anything that would indicate having imbued of magic without actually having to cast a detect magic?
No.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, an ewer is essentially a pitcher. Like a wine pitcher. That is an
I
ewer.
didn't know that.
You do now?
All
Now
right.
I
was
feel like
thinking it was
I
like a
have
candle
learned
thing.
everything.
It sounded like Eeyore to me, so I was just picturing green
donkey?
Eeyore. Yeah, green donkey.
I was picturing like an eel.
All right, so I got the 23 for the door.
Okay. So the door is unlocked and no traps. It swings open pretty easily, and you see that this looks out onto the main courtyard. And you're just up on the broken... You see the broken, disheveled landing.
Anyone want to jump onto that statue and try to stab inside its face?
Oh, I
We should
can do that.
probably maybe not do that.
I mean, not right now, but after we check out whatever is in that room over there, it may be a way to surprise whatever's. It may be another skull doing the same thing they were doing in the back
True.
room. It would just make crossing into
So-
the other chambers easier.
True.
Yeah. I definitely want to stab its face. Because
We'll
last
come
time I
back
tried
to
that, but
that.
I missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll come back to that. I'll go and investigate the other door.
Okay. So
18.
you take a step
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Oh,
onto here, and you do... It feels uneven, but it does not begin to move.
I would suggest one person at a time on this. It's not stable.
Understandable.
So I will very slowly putting my toe out to make sure that it's not going to break under me
Okay.
and make my way over to the other door.
Go ahead and as you are making your way over, this is going to essentially be a balance check. So give me a dexterity check. Not a saving throw. You're not falling. You're just trying to make sure you don't fall. What'd you get? A 7? Okay. Kinsley begins to teeter.
I reach out and grab her.
Okay, you did say you were around here, so go ahead and make the dexterity check again, Kinsley. Do it with advantage because he's helping you.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay, so you're able to hold yourself up.
That's why I stand where I stand.
Okay. No, come back. And then I investigate the door.
Okay, so you investigate the door. What'd you roll?
14.
You don't find any trap.
I will sneakily
Sorry.
peek open because I mean, I don't want to go backwards and then have to like
Do it again.
do the whole thing again. So I will try to stealthily
You can do it.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. That's not terrible. It's a 12.
Okay. So you peek into this room, and you see this bare stone room consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners of the foyer. In the shrine, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped before the statues are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. Two pairs of alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my detect magic for my firbolg magics. This isn't using a spell slot. And it's within 30 feet, so I suppose I will slowly make my way in
Okay.
and slowly make my way towards the bodies and the statue, trying to kind of like be sneaky about it.
I want to be waiting at the door for her, just kind of watching in case something happens.
Okay. Francisco, as you move over, give me a dexterity check.
Yeah. 17.
Okay, you are able to make it over here. Kinsley, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay, okay.
Wisdom saving throw? That's a 15 or 25. Not a 15.
I was gonna
a
say
25.
just a 15, huh?
No.
Super happy.
I have to math the 7 and the 8 together first, and then add the other 10.
Okay.
So 25.
So nothing happens.
Okay.
Did she feel, though, the attempt of infiltrating her mind? Did she notice the magic?
I have detect magic up.
Right. So you wouldn't have felt anything because you passed. However, you do feel magic emanating from the statue. And it is in the school of... Does it tell you the school?
Yes.
For, enchantment.
I turn back to Francisco without moving. The statue's trying to cast a spell, I believe.
Oh, should I come in
Some
here
kind of
or should I
enchant-
wait outside?
Some kind of enchantment spell.
Okay.
So maybe don't come inside.
Okay, I want to peek my crossbow around the corner. Okay, Kinsley, tell me when I am pointing at the statue and I will shoot it.
Now.
Up, down, left, right.
A little to your left.
Okay, okay.
No, I'm sorry, to your right. To your right.
Okay, okay.
Down a little bit.
All right. Okay.
That should be good.
Okay, and I fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Don't get a nat 1, man.
Oh please.
That is, man, dang it. One was a nat 20, but I guess a 13 is gonna have to do.
You see that the arrow it hits the statue and dinks off and lands into one of the corpses.
Didn't well, you hit it.
Okay. Did anything happen? Let me know. Any change?
No, but I think it's safe to say that the corpses are not going to come to life. I also don't feel any magic emanating off of them, DM.
And not off of the corpses, no.
Okay. So
Can
they're
I
not
hear
gonna
them?
come alive and try to kill us.
That's
Can I hear them talking?
Depends. Where would you have gone?
I would have actually probably been just outside the door.
Okay, then you probably would hear Francisco. You probably wouldn't hear Kinsley.
Has Francisco mentioned anything about corpses?
Did I?
No,
don't
it
think
was just
so.
Kinsley.
Just Kinsley, okay.
I just mentioned the statue.
So, since I don't know if the statue's gonna attempt again, but I'd like to take this time and investigate the room.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Dang, I'm rolling so good tonight. Kind of sometimes. 23.
Nice. So looking around this room, eventually you find yourself in this alcove, and you find another indentation in the wall.
Well, didn't seem to be bad last time. I'll investigate the indent.
Okay. So you touch the indent, and the wall opens. And you find, let me see what it says real quick.
Please don't be something really big that's gonna come out and hit me.
You see, as soon as you open this door, hundreds of skulls fall out of the cavity behind the door, and you just kind of get buried in a bunch of skulls.
Okay.
My detect magic is still up. Is anything magical about them?
There's no magic in the skulls, but through the skulls on the other side, you are detecting magic.
What school?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Which one's abjuration?
I know, like,
I
I think I know what it is, but I'm like, do I really know what it is?
The School of Abjuration emphasizes magic that blocks, banishes, or protects.
There could be something cool back there.
Okay.
You need help in there? I heard a loud crashing sound. Is everything okay?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You need me to come here?
Perhaps you could actually
Should I close
Yeah,
my eyes
Uatan?
and walk inside? Uatan,
Or just
what?
look
Uatan?
at the ground.
Yes, I would like Uatan.
What? But why would you want Uatan? What's so special about
Because
him?
Uatan, I'm sorry, but knows more magic stuff than you.
Me
I'm
hears
so sorry,
this.
Francisco. I'm so sorry.
He just walks over and
I'm on the ledge
Yeah, you can't
thing
hear
over
us.
there.
I mean, Uatan's by the door, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right,
Uatan
but-
is by the door, but
I
you
can
have
hear.
to walk
I
across
can only
the ledge
hear
thing.
Francisco. So I hear Francisco like huffing and puffing and being all like,
You want Uatan? What?
Fine. Uatan. Kinsley
Hey.
needs you.
Okay, but first, I need you.
What?
Help me get across.
Oh.
He seemed really thrown off by that.
I guess.
Why did you just roll for yourself? What did you roll?
Uatan extends his
I
hand.
do. I'm like, I give him that look. Like, I need your strength. I need your strong hands.
I flex. And I reach my hand out and like with a firm grasp, I hold on. It's like super well supported, you know, like when you're helping someone up, like
Just
extra
grab
strong.
at the arms, the
I make sure
forearms.
my base and my core are tight just so you don't fall.
Give me a dex check with advantage.
Where are you going, man? Hold on. When it flies around. Okay. A dex, just a straight dex?
Just a straight dex check.
14.
Okay, you make it across.
Okay. Anything I need? I give him a pat. See, muscles are good too.
Thank you.
Kinsley has not moved out from under the skulls, by the way.
Kinsley, you are essentially stuck.
I have not.
So
Okay.
when anything I need to know before I enter, either I heard something about a statue.
Statue apparently can control minds, maybe, possibly, and then
Okay.
there's
Second.
like dead people in there.
Give me 1 second.
And
I have to
schools.
see something.
Am
There
I
are
gonna have to
2
make
of
another
you on
wisdom
here
saving
now.
throw?
But I'm like super light.
I need to look at your character sheet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't even.
If it helps,
Reggie.
I have advantage against breath weapons and lightning.
Did you say
So-
breath weapons? As in-
Yes. That have breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon tag.
Oh, I see. I see.
That's from the
sword.
the dragon guard armor. I don't know. If that helps.
what
I mean, if it
Okay.
helps, I'm kind of on the threshold of the door.
Yep.
For-
Nope. You guys are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what that means. That makes me nervous.
I heard something about a statue and possible magic.
The statue, when I got close to it, emanated magic towards me. Nothing happened.
Did you make eye contact with it? Were you looking at it when you
Ye-
sensed it casting something?
Yes, I think. I don't know, DM, did it happen like as I was looking at it or just when I got within a certain radius of it? Because I wasn't investigating yet. I was
It
just kind of
happened
scooting
as
close.
you had to make. Well, you wouldn't know because you didn't
Right.
sense anything.
Right. I sensed magic happening.
Yes, but you
but,
didn't sense.
I
the
don't
effect.
know. I know that it is, oh, what was it?
Abjuration
Oh, no, from the statue.
from the statue.
Enchantment.
Was
You-
enchantment.
Oh, enchantment. Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's some kind of enchantment. There's also magic coming from in front of me where these skulls fell out of, and it's abjuration. So maybe they're trying to protect something or block us from entering. But I'm stuck, and I can't really do anything in the way of.
You're stuck as in, how are you stuck?
Oh, are you not peeking in? Because I'm still
No,
facing the wall.
I'm not peeking in until it's necessary if there's a statue that's trying to control my mind.
Well, I'm kind of buried under skulls.
Okay, if I try to help you with that, it's gonna take a while.
I was more concerned about the magic in here.
I see. Okay. So I will walk in, but I'm going to keep my eyes on the floor.
As soon as you walk in, give me that same check. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Dang, from that far away.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw. 12.
Uh-oh.
As soon as you walk in, Uatan,
Oh, no.
you are drawn to the statue. You walk
Uatan?
right past Kinsley
Uatan.
and you kneel before this
Heavy.
statue and just look at it.
Is everything okay in there?
I think I know what the
Wizards are
statue does.
Wizards are smart, not wise.
Yeah.
So,
I think the statue is meant to, make you want to sit at it until you die. And just stare. Man.
Oh.
Well,
Should I break it?
You know, you could. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm currently possessed.
Correct.
At least my head is. So I'm not gonna say.
Man, if all of you fail your wisdom and Kinsley's trapped under there, you guys are screwed.
Vibing with spit.
Well, okay, so thing is about Kinsley with my strength, right? I have a +0 in my strength, but it says I have a powerful build, so I count as large to determine my carrying capacity and the weight I can push, drag, or lift.
Okay.
So you could potentially push yourself free.
Right.
Maybe drag Ulaton out. Try again. Or just smack him, you know. Who knows how
If you
you
want to, do you want to attempt to break free of the skulls?
I'm gonna attempt to break out from myself.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Should I get
That still
me?
adds nothing, but I rolled a 17.
17. You're still stuck.
Should I go get the me?
Who's wise in the party?
Me. Myself.
Or should I risk it?
I do
dang.
have Dispel Magic stocked. I could at least take it off one of you. I don't know if it would.
Well, can you dispel the statue?
I don't know if I would be able to roll high enough to do that. I couldn't even end the flames. So.
I mean, that's only if it's a
Right.
higher than a level 3.
Correct.
Oh. Do I grab our druid friend?
We can try it.
Okay.
I'm really worried about that, but
Me, come here, por favor.
Oh, I'm being called. Okay. As I leave the.
big summon.
Okay,
Alright.
I am going to stand here. I stand, I get my power position. Like, okay, I'm going to help you cross the thingy, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, are you gonna go?
Yeah. I take his hand and I kind of, cautiously make my way over to Pitfall of Doom.
Okay. So you go over to where Francisco is, and you reach out. Go ahead and give me a dex check with advantage.
Okay. So it was a 19, plus my dex, which is 0, so 19.
Okay. So you are able to get pulled over by Francisco. But as soon as you guys are in the same area together, the floor below you collapses.
What?
you
But I
both-
helped other people across.
but you are over the excess of the weight it can hold.
Me?
Does me weigh more than I do?
Yes.
Huh?
And it's not just your weight, it's what you have on you.
And me is loaded with stuff
Me
he
is
doesn't
That's
loaded.
need.
true. I'm a fat boy right now.
So,
that's
both of
why
you,
everything's in the bag of holding.
both of you give me dex saving throws.
Gosh, dang it. Oh,
Well-
no.
I got a 16!
I got a 5.
Francisco, you are able to jump over here into the doorway, but Francisco, you drop 30 feet to the floor below.
What was that?
Nothing!
I believe it is 1d6 for every 10 feet you fall.
Yes.
Or is
Yeah.
it 1d10? 1d6?
1d6.
Oh, it's
D6.
Francisco, you take 13 points of falling damage, and you are now on the floor below.
Run,
Rope, rope,
baby,
rope, 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 rope.
run.
Rope.
You
He should just probably run to the stairs. and
are
back.
down here. You crashed
Oh no.
down here below.
Okay, I don't move a muscle. I try to erase my presence.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh my goodness.
Is there anything I can tie a rope to near me? Oh, wait.
An 8? Yeah. Okay. Well, at this moment in time, nothing happens.
I would like to tie some rope around the doorknob of the door. The jade door. And
The
then
amber
I would,
door. Okay.
The amber door, yes. And I would like to toss the other end to Francisco.
Okay. 30-foot climb.
It-
You've
yep,
got
and it's
50 feet of rope. Yep. So go ahead. You drop it down. Francisco, you want to try to climb it?
Yeah.
Give me athletics check.
Okay.
The way he said, yeah.
An athletics check. That is a 15.
Easily. Yeah. You climb right back up.
Okay, now what is happening?
Okay. Let me explain.
Both of you give me dex saving throws.
It's
You're
gonna
both
happen.
still on there.
I thought it was on the doorway now.
I thought
No.
he was in the doorway. Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you? Did you enter in? Did you say you entered in? You can't. It's,
No,
it's either
I
you're
was
in
on
the
the,
room or
like-
you're out of the room.
Oh, you said that I jumped to the doorway, like on the
I said you
edge.
jumped right here. You got to the doorway, but are you going through it?
Oh, my idea was that I was standing where the doors are.
Yes,
What
if you're
kind of
standing where the doors are, you're still on this platform.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So
Gotta
I
make-
will.
They shouldn't collapse where I am though, right? Because I'm like physically where, like, it's two
So-
doors, right?
The whole
So I'm
thing
in the door
can
frame.
only hold X amount of weight.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys were standing in the same place. Now it's gonna have two holes. So both of you give me Dex, Francisco.
I got a 19.
Okay. Me.
Okay.
Dex saving
I got
throw.
a 3.
Okay. Me, you fall 10 feet or 30 feet.
I still think because I'm in the door frame,
So if you
because there would
were
still
in
be
the door
technically
frame,
a wall of.
then you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
either
so
give me a
that's-
wisdom saving throw or fall 30 feet at this point.
I'll
take your
fall
pick.
30 feet
Okay.
because I already rolled a 30. So
Okay. So you take
I didn't know the door frame would be in the room.
15 points of falling damage.
All right.
There are
Okay.
now 2 holes
I
extra.
am going to move back into the doorway.
This door?
Yes, that door.
Me
Okay.
should be getting rid of his stuff.
I have a
Me.
plan.
the rope is still there. Give me an athletics check to see if you can climb up.
That's a 2.
You can't
no.
climb up.
All right. Oh,
Turn into a spider.
Francisco, what's going on?
Okay, so basically there's a statue in there that possesses vibes or something like that. Utan failed. Kinsley is okay, but she's trapped by skulls. I am not very wise, so I think if I were to go in there, I would be enthralled by an evil statue thing.
All right, I got this. I put my hands on the ground, and I whisper something secret to the earth. And then out of the ceiling of the door frame, out crawls Timothy.
Timothy
And I-
the polar bear.
Yes, and I tell Timothy, break the statue in there. As long as...
Timothy enters. Give me a wisdom saving
All
throw.
right. I figured that's what would happen. So I'm hoping they have good wisdom. I didn't check.
I
They're polar
don't
bears.
know.
I don't think they do.
owls
They have a
do.
+1. They
Roll
have a
Well, I mean,
+1.
that's
Not bad. Okay.
Okay, but that's a 10.
Timothy slowly walks past Kinsley and sits down next to Utan in front of the statue.
Kinsley, I don't hear any...
Kinsley turn to like see the statue.
So you are buried, like it is you are trapped within your head. You can't see anything.
Kinsley, do you hear any smashing?
No.
I don't think he passed.
Just send in another one. It's fine.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Let me
Can I
check
attempt
something.
again to get out of this?
Yeah, give me another strength saving throw.
19. Oh my
Nope.
goodness. I'm going to have to roll a nat 20 to get out of this because I have no plus to strength.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Well.
Mm.
Hold on.
This
Well-
statue's gonna TPKS.
Hold on, I'm checking
Just
things.
starved
Okay.
to death.
You know what? I'm a guidance myself. So I get a plus D4
All right.
and I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
Nope, I rolled a 3 so it doesn't even matter.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. Well, I guess Timothy's not gonna be any help. Let me just he like re-atomizes at the doorway.
Timothy disappears.
All right, we're gonna try this one more time. Timothy, smash.
You're wasting spell slots.
Yeah.
Hold
Okay,
on. It'll work
Timothy
this time.
reappears and he walks inside. Give me another wisdom
All right,
save.
you're untested tonight, but you're gonna be good, right? Yeah, 17, 18, 19.
18.
Wait, right?
There
Is
we
it 1 or
go.
2? It's
It
1.
was 1.
18.
18.
18.
Okay. So,
Maybe
Timothy.
get him to help me out.
Timothy, also help Kinsley. Get her out.
What do you want him
Smash
to do first?
Help
first.
Kinsley. Yeah, smash first, then help Kinsley.
Okay. So
Smash first,
Timothy,
ask questions later.
let me see
Oh my gosh.
if this gives me anything, or if I'm gonna have to come up with AC and everything.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
We're never gonna make it through the temple.
It's D&D.
Okay, it doesn't give me anything, so I'm just gonna have to make it up.
No.
Give me an attack roll if you're trying to break the statue.
Oh no.
It's a nat 1.
Oh no!
No.
Give me a strength saving throw for Timothy.
Why you have to hit my keyboard like that? Well, that's a 9.
Timothy goes running at the statue, galloping full trot, and just rams it with his head, not realizing that this is made of obsidian. It is dense and it is dark, and he hits it with his head and it cracks, but Timothy drops unconscious.
I don't hear any smashing.
I heard a crack,
Should have helped
and then a body collapse.
No. Okay.
Don't roll nat
Alright.
ones. Don't roll nat ones.
It's not my fault. Okay.
Do I go? Do I just go?
I have
and try?
something else
Left
to
there,
try.
do I go now?
I have something else to try.
Oh my gosh. Don't
Pull
waste more
out.
spells.
It's fine. We can always rest. Oh, I actually forgot to do that.
I can't wait for us
Yes.
forever.
Only 2 slots. All right, I pull out my wand of magic mickle. Do I have to see it?
You don't have
Yeah.
line of sight. You have to be able to see it.
Dang, you do have to see it.
You're 30 feet
Alright.
below as well.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't even see the doorway.
Well, I mean, there's always one other thing to try. All right, Kinsley.
Yes.
I'm gonna try something.
Oh no. It's never good when you start a sentence that way.
I'm going to climb up the rope.
Okay.
Uh,
Make another athletics check.
oh wait, oh man, it's too bad I didn't take that one other thing. I actually unprepared that because I had haste. Hold on. I'm still like checking things. Yep, I'm gonna try to climb up. Why you do this? Athletics.
Yep.
That's a 4.
Hope you don't make it.
Okay.
You guys need to try something different.
I am going to.
I can't do anything.
Make my
unless there's a
way to
saving
the
throw from
room.
this.
Okay. To be nice, I won't even make you make a dex check.
Okay.
You guys have
thank
been
you.
punished enough.
You've been punished for your arrogance.
And you're gonna go in?
I'm gonna go in.
I was
Give me
gonna
a
try to
wisdom
go in.
saving throw.
Roll high,
Francisco,
roll
what's
high.
your wisdom modifier?
You don't have one.
Ah,
4.
Francisco walks past Kinsley and sits
Now-
in front of the statue.
now I am now
you coming to
incapable
help?
of going in that room.
Oh my
All right, I
gosh.
guess I'm not going to walk in that room, and instead I am going to reatomize Timothy one last time, but he's going to help you, Kinsley.
Okay, you're gonna do that again?
Yeah.
Okay, wait
So
for
many
another spell slot.
dude.
All right,
Make Timothy make a wisdom saving throw as soon as he walks in.
please. Okay. Thank you. 17.
Just barely passes. Now,
Timothy, help free Kinsley.
okay, Timothy walks in. give him a strength check with advantage if you want to try to push your way out while he's helping you.
I do.
That's a dirty 20 anyway.
Yep, there you go. So
Wait, hold on.
he is,
Wait,
I would have had to roll a nat.
Wait. Yeah,
I
plus
should have
5.
guidance myself on that 19.
19, yeah.
So Timothy is able to unbury Kinsley, and Kinsley is
Thank
free
goodness
of the
for a
skulls.
+5 to strength.
I pat him on his cheek. Thank you, Timothy. I turn around. And I'm going to try to dispel magic on the statue.
Okay. You try to do. What is the rule for rolling with the spell magic?
So
It
it's
is either a 3rd level spell or lower, or for each spell of 4th level or higher, the target must make an ability check using the spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
so if it's a 4th level spell, the DC is 14.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
Guidance yourself.
I guidance myself. Wait, can I do it on that?
Oh, I don't know.
Does it work on that?
What,
Oh, it
what does
might
it
just
say
be-
specifically?
Guidance
It's
says-
ability checks. My bad.
Yeah, ability checks, so I cannot. No, that's a 7.
So it would be. Yeah, that definitely doesn't do it.
Everything good up there?
No.
All right.
Maybe you and Timothy can both try to
Timothy,
destroy this.
try to pick up one of the possessed friends.
Okay.
I will try to. Yeah, I'll. You say Timothy's gonna try to move one of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So you see that Timothy walks over to Francisco and attempts to push Francisco and get him to move and pick him up. And Francisco, with a blank stare in his face, begins to push back and does not want to leave.
So is
But
that
being-
opposed strength checks?
So is Timothy going to...
Timothy's trying to pick him up.
Okay, so yeah, opposed strength checks between Timothy and Francisco.
That's a 21.
Got a nat 1.
Okay.
No,
So-
it's so pretty. It's so nice. No, get out. No,
So
stop it.
where is Timothy taking Francisco?
Timothy will take Francisco to the used to be full of skulls square room.
So the skulls are littered everywhere. They're still kind of... Yeah, he can make his way through, I guess.
He's gonna crunch over them.
Okay.
Crunch, crunch.
So you guys make your way into the little room. Let me see something real quick.
Stop it. Let me go.
Yep.
I love it.
So, looking, Francisco, I guess you guys don't see anything. You're just in this room, and Francisco is constantly fighting back.
No, I
Francisco-
want to lick the statue.
So I mean, they're just grappling with each
All
other
right.
at this point.
Timothy, if nothing's happening, go ahead and help Kinsley, not ramming into it or anything. Just carefully,
Maybe
try
close
to
the
break
door.
it.
Close the door on Francisco so he's not.
There's
There's
the
no-
secret door.
Oh.
Yeah, there's only the secret door.
Timothy, let me go. I have found my new purpose in life.
Gosh darn it,
Oh.
dude.
Kinsley, try to break it. I know you can.
I will seduce the
I
statue.
try to I guess shove the statue over.
Timothy
Trying to knock it over?
assists.
I try.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Gosh,
Can-
guidancing myself.
Can Timothy assist with his +5 strength?
If Timothy wants to let Francisco go, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
I-
already kind of dropped him.
Okay,
'Cause he's
so
helping break
Francisco
the
runs
statue.
back to the statue. Timothy comes over to help Kinsley. And
Does
you
that
can,
mean I get advantage?
either that or Timothy can make his own roll.
I'm gonna.
Timothy has like a
Timothy-
plus something.
Timothy
Plus
has
5.
more strength.
But I rolled a nat 1.
Hey.
You rolled a nat one trying to push it?
Well, if you take advantage, then
All
that
right,
may-
exactly.
Okay, yeah, if you take advantage. Then I won't make a
Good
bad
luck.
effect happen.
No more breaking people.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
no,
Can Timothy himself try now?
My gosh, we need to do something different.
if Timothy wants to try to push it over, yeah.
All right. Timothy got a dirty 20.
Okay. Timothy pushes and it begins to fall. And it does fall over. Go ahead and give me Man, just roll me a straight D20 to see
Gonna crush
how.
one of us.
No, just roll me a straight D20.
That's a 19.
Perfect. Okay. With that roll, this was to see whether this is more of a luck check to see whether it shatters or not. You pushed it over. It shatters as soon as it hit the ground.
Thank goodness.
Uatan and Francisco, you wake from your asphyxiation.
Orpheus!
Can I come up now? I heard some smashing.
Yes?
All right, I'm going to attempt to climb a third time.
Give me another athletics check.
Nat 20!
Nice. There you
Okay.
go.
I know.
Put it on this
You're
rope
able
so
to get
hard.
up. You make your way in. Okay. You guys are
That was
now
like-
in this room.
Gosh, that
That
was
was like-
way much more work than it should have been.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
like being at home.
That was more exhausting than anything I've ever done in my life.
Francisco, you stood there.
That was
I was
exhausting.
buried under skulls and had to try to get out multiple times, and I couldn't do it. So,
You guys are
My
so
brain
lucky I have
hurts.
Timothy.
Maybe just a point of consideration. Wizards, we're smart, but wisdom.
I just
Nuts.
needed your help with the magic.
Yeah, no, I've just been under the spell several times before. I'm not the only mage in my family.
That's awful.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
sucks.
He sucks.
What spell do you think it is?
Oh, I have no idea. And he probably doesn't have any idea. He's probably just been under its effect before.
Oh, okay.
Or a similar effect.
Okay.
Well, now that the statue's taken care of, we have this, something's trying to keep us out of this room or another room beyond this.
Okay.
That's
I think
Timothy. You
I'm-
want to go touch the wall?
Well, the door's open.
Yeah.
Are you wanting him to go to the other side?
Yeah, to the other side and start investigating and touching the wall things. See if maybe there's a, hidden door in the hidden door.
Okay. So, as soon as Timothy enters, you guys watch as he enters the room, and you see attached to the ceiling is an iron chest. It is 30 foot above the ground. Upside down.
No.
Is he still
no.
going to the other side of the room?
Stop your bear. Stop it.
Bear, stop.
Yeah, no,
Should I shoot it?
okay, so DM,
Mm-hmm.
she's getting what was the school of magic?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Mhm.
Is that connected to any kind of creature or well, no, it wouldn't. So, well, I'm trying to think.
I mean, you wouldn't know. She just got a sense of abjuration behind all the skulls.
Right, but I mean, there's a possibility that it could be connected to a creature versus it just being like
Is-
some spell on the door.
Is the
Whatever
chest-
is. Can we tell if
is
the
it
chest
attached by a chain or something, or is it just on the ceiling?
So it seems like it is on the ceiling. You can't tell how it's attached. It's not dangling. It is upside down.
Kinsley,
to
can
the
you
ceiling.
tell if the chest is emanating any magic?
Is it coming from the chest?
How long does that spell last?
10 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, you can still have it. It does appear to be emanating from the chest.
It's coming from the chest.
Hey,
So
maybe
it's
we should-
either So abjuration is protection?
Essentially, yeah. Let me look it up one more time.
I see.
Could we back up and you mage hand and open?
The School of
maybe.
Abjuration emphasizes magic that blocks, banishes, or protects.
Does your mage hand reach that far?
It's 30 feet up.
Let me see where my mage hand is.
If not, I
It
have an
has a
idea.
reach of 30 feet, so I would have to be
Under it.
directly under it, which I can do. I'm just
See if you can
cautious.
pry it off of there first before you open it.
Well, Mage Hand's not very strong.
Yeah, it only
No,
can
it's
lift
not.
5 pounds.
Does anybody have a crowbar?
Maybe.
I'm just concerned that it might turn out to be some kind of creature that's going to attack us.
You know, I know a very easy way we can just check.
I have a crowbar. Just chilling in bed.
Yeah, maybe here. I'll cast Mage Hand and pick up the crowbar, and I'll try to see if I can get leverage and wedge it off somehow, perhaps, maybe.
Okay. You attempt to wedge it off. I mean, your Mage Hand's not very strong,
Yeah, I know.
so I'm not even gonna have
That's
you
why
roll.
I'm trying to leverage it. Just see if it wiggles at all or anything.
I mean, give me an Arcana check because it does. Your Mage Hand doesn't have stats to have it roll a
I
strength
know.
check.
Natural 20 or 26.
It pulls and the crowbar bends in half.
So I don't think that
Can I set it on fire?
Yeah.
well we might want whatever's inside, and if your
Whatever's inside
fire
can maybe-
damages it.
Well, if
Why
it's
does it
something to
be-
do with protection,
Well,
we could test if the chest
Why-
is protected.
Why don't we just have the mage hand open it up, and then whatever falls out, we catch it?
Do you?
They're worried about it being dangerous, but I mean, at this point, let's just.
Can you do an investigation check?
Can I do an Well, yeah. Since I'm standing right under it because I had to do that anyway.
I
Can
can
I?
turn into a spider and check it.
Yeah.
Can
go
I?
ahead.
Yeah. Here. Can I put him on my little mage hand and bring him up to it so he can like crawl around on it?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Me uses a spell slot to transfer.
Well,
or
no,
Not
it's
spell
a
slot,
beast.
It's a rate. Or not, yeah.
It's beast shape.
V-shape.
Right.
That
So
thing.
beast shaped into a spider.
Yep, I'm a spider
Uatan lifts me up to the top, and me. What do you want to do up there as a spider?
I crawl on the lid, I walk all around it, I see if there's a keyhole and if I can fit through it.
There is not a keyhole.
At this point, I
Is
don't
there
think
any
it's going to come
entry
alive
to
and try to
it?
kill us, but
Is there any entry to it?
No, it is closed shut.
Can I, with my spidery little legs, try to open it?
You attempt to open it, and it appears to be locked.
Ah. Okay.
many of you have lockpicks.
I
No.
indicate for me
Give
to
me
come
an
down to the
intelligence
ground.
check, Uatan.
Oh, okay. No, come
Just
no,
bust it
don't-
open.
Don't roll away. An intelligence check?
Yes.
13.
Assuming me told you there's no keyhole, lockpicks will do you no good.
Oh, yeah. duh.
I still
Makes sense.
gotta
Well,
I still
if
gotta
there's
get
like a
down
crease
to
or
tell
something,
you
another
first.
it's like another kind of crowbar situation where you try
Yeah,
to
but
pop
if
it open.
well, I guess
but
you
yeah,
tried to use the crowbar to bring it to
Yeah.
like detach it from the ceiling.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna crawl down,
Well-
and I'm a, yeah, and
That's
then
a long drop.
yeah, and I'm gonna come out of my into normal form. Be like, there's no keyhole. We could just bust it open, and it's locked.
This may be magically locked in that case. I
Start forming a swirl of flames in my hand.
I do have the ability to unlock. Let's see if it works on. Sorry.
There's no lock, but it's locked.
Okay, I don't think it actually does magic locks, so never mind. We'd have to.
Which spell are you?
I was thinking of knock.
Knock does magic.
Does it? Does it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Knock does magic locks. It
I
suppresses.
think
I'm
what
just
it
trying.
is
I'm just
is
trying to
that-
skim it, so I'm not like.
Oh
I
yeah.
think with magic locks, it's like a temporary unlock.
Oh.
or
It is
something.
temporary.
Oh,
It's a
yes, yes,
temporary
yes.
unlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got to that part. It's on the bottom. So instead of trying to set it on fire, I could possibly unlock it, see what comes out, maybe be prepared for a fight.
That's fine. We've been through a lot
Okay.
already.
I will cast knock,
Okay. So you cast knock.
and it's a
And-
60 foot, so I'm gonna be 30 feet away, so it's still within range, but I'm not like right under it.
Okay.
Timothy is
So
ready to catch whatever falls out.
so Timothy is staying in the room.
Yep.
Okay. So you cast knock and you hear a click. Are you gonna
It
open
didn't
it?
open.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I have to go back in close because mage hand is 30 feet, so I guess I will open it with my mage hand.
Okay.
Timothy's there to help you.
So Uatan opens the chest that is sitting on the ceiling.
Can I check it for traps first?
Mm-hmm.
Before
We
I
cannot
open it?
retcon.
Oh, come on, man.
Also, it's not like traps would really affect this too
No, it
much
could.
unless
Like
there's
if it has a
crap.
poison thing.
So it opens, and suddenly the floor beneath Timothy and Uatan completely disappears,
No.
Ah.
and they drop.
Can't
And
have-
that is where we're
No.
gonna end our episode.
I don't have feather fall.
Real quick.
Timothy will
Can I
cushion your
see
fall.
how far of a drop this is?
It is a 30-foot drop.
Well, it's a good thing
That's
Timothy's
not-
there, just right on him, you know?
But
Use him as
what's
a
below?
cushion, a pillow.
Because I don't want to cast fly just for 30 foot.
Because I mean, if it's like a spike trap or something, well,
Oh,
Timothy
yeah.
will get impaled, and you'll just kind of be vibing on his dead.
You don't know what's down there.
Whatever's
You're
there.
just gonna have
you
to
know.
wait and see. So, everyone at home, thank you for watching.
Why
This
is it always your character?
Because you guys keep insisting that he puts himself in danger.
I didn't
He's
insist
just an
anything.
extra, you know.
He's an extra.
Temporary.
Doesn't
Whatever.
matter.
You know,
So-
if I put
Chosen
my
one. He's not Imra.
yeah.
I don't think you guys would save Imra either.
Hey,
Okay,
honestly,
I
I
would
keep
save
offering to
Imra.
put myself in danger, but
True.
Regardless, thank you everyone at home so much for watching our chaotic episode. This has been a lot of fun. This is probably the second time we've actually done a dungeon delve in this whole campaign. The first time was when you guys went through the Wave Echo Caves. Other than that, this is the only other dungeon delve we have done, and it has been a long time since we've done this. Little bit of roleplay, a lot of bit of actual D&D. So it's definitely different than our other episodes. For everyone that is watching, don't forget we are moving to Friday nights on February 5th. That means next Sunday we'll have an episode, and then instead of having to wait for the following Sunday, you can just tune in on Friday. So 5 days apart instead of the full 7. So that'll be great. Also, check us out on Spotify. Check out our website, lakesidelegends.com. Make sure you go to TikTok, follow us there for more information. We are still looking for moderators and admins to mod and admin our Discord server that we are trying to create. If anyone watching is interested in helping us play the game, want to come on as an extra, you can go and check that out as well. Along with, we are trying to find creative producers to help us out to build Lakeside Legendz and turn it into a really fun, big entertainment fantasy type group thing. So if anyone is interested in that, go to lakesidelegends.com /volunteer and fill out one of the appropriate applications.
It's applicate, isn't it?
It's
application?
/volunteer.
Okay.
It is. I made the website. I know. So yeah,
I
go
entered the link once and I
Yeah, it's lakesidelegends.com/volunteer, and you can either apply to be a creative producer for not this show, but for other projects we have coming up. If you've got some fun fantasy ideas, things you want to create, that's either audio or video, that's entertainment in some way. Like we have the audio or the book that Laura is writing, the Cerberus Rex series, that we are going to turn into an audiobook. That is our first project, along with a few others we have coming. But we're looking for a creative team so we can start making more. So if that interests you, check it out. You can also apply to come and join us play D&D with us, and apply to be a admin or a moderator. Thank you, that word. Other than that, check out all our social media, and we thank you so much for joining us this week, and we will see you next time down by the lakeside. See you guys.
Bye.